Hello, folks, and welcome to the Siege Talent on Display. My name's Jason Ives. I am joined by Tim, the Philly legend, on cams tonight.
What's up?
Mr. Sean Green will be joining you for commentary, so don't worry, you don't have to listen to me for too much longer. Mr. Keegan Ives is in the arena refereeing the people.
Thanks for putting that pen down. That clicking was getting annoying.
Anything I can do to annoy you, Mr. McNeil. Most importantly, the special guest for tonight, the reason, quite frankly, all of you are probably tuning in, Miss Taylor Thaxton. Thank you for making the trip.
Thank you. Pleasure is mine.
It is an honor to have you.
Love being here. Second time.
Let me just say this right out of the gate before we go any further.
Okay.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw that. I was perfect. You refused a cup of tea. I was willing to make you a cup of tea. But a happy anniversary to you and Cary both.
Thank you. Appreciate that. 1 year in, forever to go, right?
I feel like I've been a little bit part of your life through social media. I've seen you go to Europe together. I've seen you do all kinds of different things.
It has been quite the life.
Now I'm still waiting for my invitation to the wedding, to be honest with you.
It was a small ceremony with family and maybe 4 friends. So.
Well, I don't even have 4 friends.
They were Cary's friends. They were no.
That's fair. All right, folks, let's get right to it. Castle Count-Up. Did you know about it before you got here?
No, I didn't.
You're not the first guest host to be that way.
Which is so weird because we tune in every week. I just don't think we tune in early enough.
Well, nobody wants to watch Tim anyways.
Yeah.
I'm not even on mic.
Yeah,
or camera.
Yeah, that's the reason why we have him over there in the corner of the room. But when you got here, we told you had to do this Castle Count-Up thing.
Yes.
9 darts, total score. You looked at the scoreboard. Did you have a goal?
I just wanted to beat Sean.
So your goal is pretty much like everybody else's goal that sits in that seat. Is what it comes down to.
I wanted to beat Sean.
I wish people would set their limits a little bit higher. Sean only scored 86. 89. I robbed him at 3 points.
Well, my first 2 darts were the fattest one you've ever seen. So I was actually pretty nervous after that.
Let's not keep anybody in suspense anymore. Let's roll that wonderful footage and see where we go. Go ahead, Timmy.
That was quick. It's usually never that quick. This is awesome. I'm Tim Neal, 2 to Point Streaming, here with Cary Thaxton. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Taylor.
Taylor
it's fine.
Thaxton. Jeez. I'm the worst with names. I had it planned out, whatever. Thank you for doing this. Appreciate it.
We both have interchangeable names, so I completely understand.
So, Taylor, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being the guest host.
Excited to be here.
We've known each other for a few years now through the tournament scene. What got you into darts?
My dad. So actually all my parents throw darts, and I say all my parents because I have step parents as well. But he bought me my first set of barrels. They were like the bumblebees, right?
The buzz bombs?
Probably when I was 18. So yes, 15 years ago. And I've thrown ever since.
Sweet.
I've just switched up what I throw, but I threw those for probably 10 years.
All right. So what we're doing here, we're going to do the 9-dart challenge. You'll throw 3 warm-up darts, and then we'll get into it, and you'll throw 3 sets of 3, and we'll add up your score. Okay. While you're throwing your warm-up, I'm going to ask you, who is your biggest influence in darts other than your parents?
Influences? They probably were my parents, just because they throw, and so that was kind of our thing.
When you knew you were...
Can I use that?
Everyone always wants to use it. When you knew you were competitive, what did you, was there anybody that helped you along the way? I'm kind of a dart nerd, so I look up to a lot of people, I guess. I threw in Dayton for a long time, and then I threw in Cincinnati. I threw with Larry Butler before I knew it was Larry Butler, right? Same with Nick Lindberg. And then really I started traveling and throwing with Ben Ferris. So we've won quite a few things. And then Mac Feely, and then, these people just get good, and then they just move on, right? And you play good. All right, so let's throw your first 3, see where you're at.
Okay.
22. A good start.
There we go. Okay. Not 3. So
I was 28, so I was a little bit better on my start. So. 60. Now, earlier this year, after you posted that you actually set a goal for TOC next year.
Yes.
What made you want to do that? Well, I have never been to TOC. Do you want me to answer and then throw, or try and do both?
Whatever works for you.
I've never been to TOC, but Cary and I watch it every year, and it's a lot of really great players, and the prize money is really good. And Cary and I normally travel a lot of weekends at Third Darts, but we decided that we're going to pick and choose which tournaments we're going to go to, and with the talent that's there, that was the goal. So,
is there one particular person you want to go after?
Yes.
Say it. Go ahead.
No, Chrissy's one of my favorite female darters of all time. I think I've played her probably 10 times, and I've never beat her. I've come close a couple times, but she is an icon for me in darts. There's a few, but she's the one, and she's the kindest person, win or lose, right? So she's a great advocate for this game, and she's won twice in a row. I mean, somebody has got to knock her off the pedestal,
Why
right?
not you, right?
Why not me?
$43.
Not ideal.
125.
Okay.
All right, so sorry for messing up your match.
No,
Thank
you
you
did
so
it.
much.
Thank you.
We'll see you later. Have a good one.
Thank you. See you
And
soon.
sorry for messing up your name.
No.
Well. The good news is you beat Sean.
I did.
Would you prefer I call you Cary or Taylor? Or would you?
You know, I get them both all the time, including today about 20 minutes ago.
There you go, young lady. Put it up on the wall. Let's
All
see where we
right,
got it.
all
Somewhere
right.
about 2/3 of the way down.
Let's make sure we mark that on the list of all the names I've screwed up.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm like a glass half full person, so instead of 2/3 of the way down, it's just
1/3 of the
near,
way up.
it's near the middle.
No, there's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with that.
near the
There's
middle.
nothing wrong with that. Well, we call Tim the legend because he forgets everybody's name, not
Yes,
just yours, so
yes.
don't worry about it.
Oh, he told me that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's.
I didn't take any offense to it.
Oh, well, that's good. He's lovable.
As long as everybody knows that Taylor is the better Thaxton dart player,
Well, I can believe that.
then you can call me Cary all you want, but just know.
Well, I mean, that's fair. All right, couple of quick topics we're going to talk about tonight, and then we're going to get you straight to the darts. Mike Maloney, I'm actually kind of a super fan of his, to be honest with you.
Who isn't?
Well, he fights the yips, and anybody that plays as well as he does and fights the yips like he does, he's just a hero of mine.
And to that
You
level, it's just, it's insane. I think he's throwing some of the best he has in. You say that, and it sounds crazy because he always averages a 5.5, but now somehow it's a 6.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
Well,
It's superhuman
I
sometimes.
miss the days when 3.5 was really good. You know?
Same, me too.
I miss those
Because I
days.
finally hit that point.
But anyway, he stirred the pot a little bit this week. He posted the payouts for a tournament. I don't remember which one it was, but essentially the pro bracket was paid about 60% of what the next bracket below was.
Okay.
And Mike's argument was that the pro bracket should always be the top level, the top paid bracket, no matter what the size, because for several reasons. Number one, discourages any kind of sandbagging.
Yes.
And
Which I agree with.
those pro players, generally speaking, have a lot more invested in the game from a cost basis
Yes.
than what your regular local player has.
Yeah, I think some of the tournaments, the issue is there's so many brackets. Why can't it just be cut off at this average and you guys play together? Because sometimes these top brackets, they have 12, 15, 20 people in it, not 100.
Well, we've seen Indiana State has 7 or 8 brackets in some different events. And I agree with you. Some of the they try to even it out between all the different brackets, and they end up just creating so many.
Yes.
That I think that's trouble. Another reason Mike says is that it's much better for darts for people who want to achieve that pro status so they can qualify for that big nugget, that big money. Is that something? How do you feel? You're a top-notch female darter.
I've been trying to keep up with that post specifically because there's how many comments on it.
Sure.
It's kind of crazy how many different angles you can take this. And again, devil's advocate on either side. I'm just thankful that I got to play against some of the top women.
Yep.
And women are in general, it's different anyway, because we don't have as many men or as many players in our bracket. So we're already getting paid less. Right. So it is tough. I just think that when you get to that top level, there is not
that many players in those brackets. And so I feel like it is the same competition over and over. And I do agree that they do have more invested.
Sure.
I don't know how to answer. Should they get paid more than somebody else?
So the argument is you can't take someone else's entry fees and move it
Yeah.
away from them, right?
Right.
I think the
So-
controversial part of Mike's post was he was somewhat suggesting, I don't want to put words in Mike's mouth, but he was somewhat suggesting that money should be taken from the lower level and given to the pro level.
See, I don't think you can't do that. But what you can do is, as the vendor or whoever's putting on the event, whatever percentage whatever money that they're adding,
Yes,
if
they
you
could.
make that top heavy, where most of that ad money is going to the top money,
You may have more people that would be willing to participate at the higher level if it was an option. But yeah, I don't believe that you can take from a third, fourth level tier. Let's say there's 4, number
Mhm.
1 being the top. You can't take entry fees from the 4th level and put it towards the 1st.
No.
You know, the players that are in the 4th tier are also paying to play. And they also have something to win at these tournaments, right?
And Mike's in the chat, so let's his Mike's come basically to break it down. Instead of saying I'm going to take from the lower and give to the pro, how about you just guarantee a payout? Top 4 pro, top 8 amateur, 500 for the first, both brackets, $1,000 paid out to the pro.
the money's got to come from somewhere, though. So
Yeah,
where's that money
15.
coming?
Yeah, 1,500. Well, let me finish reading. Let me finish reading Mike's. It's only fair to him. Yes, the lower side pay more for entry fees with the numbers, but the tournament director risked the payout. I agree with what Mike's saying. That it's if the tournament director is going to guarantee payouts, then he's taking or she's taking that risk that they're going to pay
So
that much.
that's almost like a traditional steel tip tournament where
Sure.
the payouts are on the flyer. You're signing up with knowledge of that's what the payouts are.
Well, and
Yes.
that's what we used to battle at the idea at the St. Patrick's is we were guaranteeing certain payouts, and it got to the point with St. Pat's that we were losing money on every event that we did. But I also think that what balanced St. Pat's out are things that we can learn in today's tournaments that we could. St. Pat's had its own T-shirt for that particular tournament, and every one of those T-shirts that they sold, they made a couple bucks on. St. Pat's had raffles constantly going. And all those raffles generated funds, and those funds can be transferred over to some of these payouts. And like Mike makes a very good point, if a lot of those funds that are taken in by sponsorship dollars or whatever it may be are put to that top bracket.
The problem is all these major soft tip events is when you sign up, say it's Indiana State,
Mm-hmm.
the Summer Showdown, you don't know what the payouts are because they don't know who's signing up.
Exactly.
Who's
Right.
pre-playing.
Yep.
So
I
Are
mean,
th-
do you
are-
agree with the pre-registration? I know some tournaments have started to do that. I think that I think it's helpful in knowing how many people are coming, and maybe you could make the brackets differently or change the average of, hey, you're going to move up to this one because we had X amount of people sign up. I know it's hard if you're not pre-registering
Right.
I think it's
to have that
difficult.
information.
I think from a tournament director, they're looking at the number of entries that come in, and when you have pre-registration, it tends to limit the amount of people they can decide to go. There's been many a tournament that I've gone to. I decided to go on a Friday afternoon.
Okay, yep.
You know,
I see that point, yeah.
and it's a challenge, and I would bet you there's probably 10 to 20% of the entries are deciding to do it very late
Late.
minded.
let's say minus the state ones, they all have on-site registration.
Yeah, or
At a higher cost.
Yeah, but
Right.
on-site registration screws up the amount of brackets and how you got them set up.
well, the thing with Summer Showdown is you sign up, 2 months ahead of time. It's $25. If
Mhm.
you know
Yeah.
the closer it gets to the event, the higher your entry fee is, and you can sign up on the spot. But I think that helps the people that are running the tournament understand how many people did we already have pre-register. So yeah, of course you need to account for 10-15% more players. I think maybe day of, but at least you can get a general idea, and help work the brackets out that way instead of setting up a tournament with 10 brackets. And again, the top level may only have 12 players in it. These 12 players just keep playing each other.
Right.
It's always the top 12 players.
Lots of good comments, and I'll tell you what's best about it. Reading through that post, it was very few angry people. It was just a lot of people talking and giving their own opinions,
Yeah,
and
I think it's
nobody
great.
else was shooting down their opinions. And I think that's important in darts as a whole. We're all in this together, and we're going to decide, how to go forward together. And any topics that we have, whether it be on social media, on stream shows like this, I think the ideas that tournament directors can pick up is a wonderful thing. It's a good thing for darts.
But one thing that I've seen in the last few years is when people go to these tournaments and they pop open a CompuSport or whatever, and they see how many people are in their bracket, and they know how much they paid, and they do the multiplier.
Sure.
So they're expecting a certain amount of money at the end, and if that doesn't match up, then they're mad and they're arguing and complaining. And that's going to be on every level at every set.
Yeah, so everybody becomes a mathematician.
Somebody's always going to be mad. Somebody's always going to feel like
everybody becomes a mathematician.
So you're never going to get a consensus on what's the right way to do it. It's just I'm a big fan of post the payouts up front when you sign up. You're agreeing to those terms, and you can't complain about it.
Yeah.
But you can't do that if you don't know how many people are coming. So it's
and
a
at that point
sword.
in time, you have people that are very, very happy or very, very angry because it never works out to be perfectly.
Yeah, correct.
All right, let's move on. Next topic of conversation.
A lot of comments going on.
Yeah, big chat in the group. That's good. That's good.
Trying
That's
to keep up.
Sign.
We'll get back to you.
No, this next topic will kill them right off. Watch this. How women are treated in darts in general, at blind draws, at tournaments, and how it is as a whole. We'll start here. There was a recent comment on social media that women are not streamed as often as men are.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
There's less women at tournaments than men. So I can understand that men might be on the stream more. I have thrown in a finals match that was not on stream. Was I upset? Sure. But I have been on stream before. I've been in the bullpen. So I've got to experience that, and I think some players have not. And I think that if you're getting to the point where you're in the top 4, top 8, you should be on stream.
Sure.
I understand too the other side that everybody wants to play on stream when they get to that level, male and female, and you could have people waiting to play on stream and holding up brackets for that.
Obviously Tim, Sean, and I, we all stream different tournaments. We've had people wait 5 hours,
and that's
so
just
they can
crazy.
Be on stream.
Yeah, and you can't hold up a tournament.
Yeah, it's holding up the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, and so I've been on both sides, and it is frustrating, especially when they're playing a level 3 men's top 32 match, and you have women in the top 4 and top 8 that aren't being streamed. I don't comprehend that. But again, I'm not the one streaming, and I'm not the one making the decision. So, well,
I'll tell you.
How do we change that?
I'll tell you, as someone who streams and has streamed for a long, long time, we have very, very little influence over who comes up on the stream. And quite frankly, the influence that we do have is we can look at CompuSport and click on something to try and recommend that we get that game. We're mostly too busy doing other stuff to even do that. We're either commentating or we're making sure the cameras are not moving around and things are holding still. So it's a challenge for us just to keep streaming games coming to the streaming pit, because there's nothing worse than having 20 minutes between games,
right?
Where all you got to do is listen to Sean and Tim.
Yeah.
And half the time Tim forgets Sean's name.
Mute. Right.
So it's
what do you mean half? It's all the time.
So it's terrible. So I understand, and I understand it's a concern. I think that the numbers play against some of the ladies being streamed, just from the standpoint that generally speaking, they're about 35% of the entries.
Yep.
So it's a little bit more of a challenge. You're almost going to see twice as many men as you are women. It's an unfortunate thing. I mean, quite frankly, whether it be on a siege or whether it be streaming, we just want to see new and different players.
Yep, exactly. And I think that's the other thing. Anytime you're at a tournament and there's fan favorites there, they're going to be on the stream.
Yeah.
That's just the end of it. It doesn't matter in what position they're playing for, where they're at in the bracket. If they're a decent player and they're well known and they're well liked, that's who's going on there. And there is some really great young new talent out there right now that is just not being recognized or noticed for that reason.
Oh, I love Lee Jones. I love him.
Me
like
too.
My brother.
Me too.
I love commentating on his games. I could sit back and watch him play darts. When we do a 3-day weekend of streaming, I know, and Lee Jones is playing, I know I'm going to commentate on about 5 or 6 of Lee Jones's matches.
Yep.
Throughout the weekend.
Yep.
Because we're going to stream all the finals. and most of the semifinals,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to be in them.
Yep.
All right, so
Exactly right.
in those early rounds, be it when you're just getting started, send me different people.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly right.
And let me learn about them. Let me watch them throw.
Yep. Exactly.
I talked about something else that's a little bit touchy as far as how women feel when they go to a blind draw. Because I've heard complaints. About a month ago, I was witness to a guy just talking back to one of the local female players. And, in that particular instance, 3 or 4 indie players jumped right in and, told the guy not to do that no more. But I've heard about it from my lady friends for a long, long time that happens. Have you experienced that?
Yeah. So, starting out throwing and going to a blind draw, and again, you may know a handful of the people or you just know the person you're going with, right? So if I would go with my dad,
Sure.
I don't know these people. And they definitely give I got a girl, really. I have no chance.
Just happens to be this girl's twice as good as you.
Yes. But now I personally love going to blind draws, especially out of town where maybe somebody doesn't know me. Those are my favorite because again, yes, a guy will draw me. They're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, oh, do you want me to start? And they're like, oh no, I'll do it. And then they hit a single bull and then I go up and hit a hat trick and they're like, oh, okay, she's not bad.
She's starting next time.
Yeah, she can do this.
What should I go for the out?
I travel a lot for work, so like if I have the opportunity, I'll try to find a blind draw somewhere, which we're spoiled here in Indy, but it's pretty difficult to find one that fits in the hour. But like, I love when you go. I'm like, I'll go first. Hey, whatever you want to do, man. And you throw, after you throw, like, well, maybe you should go. Hey, whatever you want to do, man.
Yes, I try and keep an open mind because I know when I started off, it wasn't great. They will try and tell you your outs. They tell you what to throw at. Like you don't know what you're doing.
Krista Miller, you know Krista?
Yep.
Krista Miller, I talked to her this afternoon about it, and she was telling me she's had guys throw backwards.
Yeah, or play the game differently. Yes.
Yeah.
Or they, this actually just happened to be in league this past week, is if I'm throwing in a singles elite league with Cary and a bunch of other guys, but if I miss a dart, they will not close my number and they will go to another one because they don't believe that I can catch up or I can't do it. And I won that game. I came back and 9-marked the 18s, and then I threw another 9-mark back to back. And you made me mad. You played the game not the way it should be played because you thought that you were ahead and you were going to beat me.
Well, something Heather. Did you see last week's show when Heather played?
Yes,
Heather Little played.
I know.
Phenomenal.
I love her. Shout out.
I don't like her anymore, but she played phenomenal. All right, but she says, and she's experienced bad reactions from people at blind draws. And she says, in the long run, it just makes her throw bad.
Yeah.
Because she feels bad about it. She feels guilty. It makes her throw bad throughout the whole tournament.
I started that way. I think it just took a lot of growth, truthfully, because it is exhausting when you throw as much as we do and you go to draws every week and you draw a guy who is just like, gosh, again, like, why do I always get the worst person in the bar, right? It's discouraging. But I've thrown for a long time now, and so I've gotten to the point where I just enjoy it. Mad Dog
Madison, she was on here about a month ago. All right, she's a wee little thing.
Yep.
All right, she's just cute as a button, a wee little thing.
Yeah.
But and she's young, but she says, she likes not being seen as a threat because then she'd just come in and whoop their butt.
Yeah.
And she loves doing that. And that's fantastic.
I love it.
I talked to Tori out of Kokomo.
Okay.
Fantastic female player. She feels like no matter how good she is, when she walks in her room at a blind drawer, she's seen as the worst player there. And everybody dreads getting her. Quite frankly, I walk her in her room and I see Tori and I know what she throws. She's probably one of the ones I hope I get
please,
her.
Yes, please.
We'll
Let
make
me
it to
draw
the
her.
third round.
If you go to a draw and you get somebody that you know what their skill set is, like you know what you're getting.
Right.
Anything above that is gravy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
Exactly. Yeah, I think, again, it can go both ways. And if people know you and they know who you are or they've heard of you, it's a little bit different. But honestly, now I go into bars and I want to draw a female because I know I can, especially if they're new to the game, I can get them to where they need to be. I'm going to be encouraging. I'm going to,
I am a huge advocate for this game, and more females should be playing.
Oh, yeah.
So if I can draw the female and get them to the level of have fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if we lose, but we're not going to.
I love going to draws and getting someone I've never gotten before.
Same.
And I don't know, because like then it's like, oh, it's entertaining. It's like you're learning something new. And
Yes.
it makes it more interesting for me personally.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
agreed.
Fair. That's fair. All right, so let's get to tonight's matchup. All right.
Okay.
You know one of these guys better than the other ones.
Yeah, you
Matt
know,
Hoiney.
I've known Matt Hoiney for a very long time, actually longer than Cary.
Now you are married to Mr. Cary Thaxton.
I am.
You went to Bullshooter Europe with him. He is qualified for the ESPN Invitational, as have you, I understand.
Yes.
Congratulations
yes.
to the both of you on that.
Thank you.
Quite the power couple when it comes to darts.
You know, we have a lot of fun in this game, I can tell you that.
He's a very high level player. Matt Hoiney,
Yes.
super high level player. Hasn't been playing a lot lately, though.
No.
3 kids under 3.
Yes.
All
I
right, so
know.
he's got
Pure
his hands
chaos
full.
at home. Yes.
Now, when you don't play for 2 weeks and you come back and play, when you first shoot, are you better?
Yes, actually I am.
So
I think
wonder
it's
if we
because
get
I'm
that.
relaxed.
Yeah, I think everybody is. I
Yeah.
wonder if we get that out of Matt tonight.
I think we will. I think we will. He's very relaxed. We had a nice dinner. You know, he's ready. He's ready.
You think he's good?
Yeah, he's ready.
Cary, who's more excited about it, Cary or Matt?
Ooh. Well, I think they're both excited for different reasons. Matt, he's like,
Away from the kids.
I actually got to do something that wasn't work, right?
And is away from the kids?
But he loves his kids and he loves his wife, Mackenzie. So he enjoys being home and he enjoys being with them. But he mentioned he doesn't get to get out a lot now. And so I think he's thrilled for that reason. And Matt and Cary used to throw on a trip steel tip league together, but he didn't. We didn't play this last session because of the new baby. So I think he's looking forward to throw with Cary again and Cary the same. So
All right, Trevor, the statue double dip sellers.
yeah, oh Trevor.
Yeah, we all love Trevor.
God love him. I
We
know you
all
can't
love
not.
Trevor.
Yeah.
He's also being on the ESPN Invitational.
Yes, he came out of nowhere, didn't he?
Short
amount of time.
Yeah, he got good really quick.
Yes,
right?
he
He's been
did.
playing darts for 5 years.
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, he got
you know,
good really quick.
Yeah, he did. He did.
The next Trevor Sellers, his name's James Edwards. That's his partner tonight.
Yes. So I have not had the
I'm
pleasure
telling
to
you.
meet him yet.
Yeah,
actually.
runner up in the Division II CSC Challenger Series.
Yep, we watched.
Indiana B level champion for two out of the last 3 years. He's coming on strong.
I've been watching him warm up too, and his darts look good.
Yeah, he's
looks
a
good.
sharp kid. Super. All 4 of these guys, super nice guys.
Yes.
I'm a little questionable about that Matt Hoiney guy,
Yeah.
but I love all 4 of these guys. All right, let's get your prediction because we're losing people. People aren't even watching anymore.
Oh, well, that's okay. The game isn't on yet.
Yeah, that's why.
My prediction is 10-8 for Cary and Matt.
10-8, Cary and Matt.
And why I say that is because the last time Cary was here, he lost 10-8.
Oh, that's fair.
And so he's got comeback and revenge in him.
All right, that's fair. Tim, what's your score prediction, sir?
I'm going to go 10-8, James and Trevor, just because.
It's because you want to be different.
That's it.
All right, no. I'm going to go with a blowout.
Oh.
10-5,
Okay.
Cary and Matt.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, I love my Indiana people. I do.
I do too. And I
do.
mean,
But I think experience is going to get them.
yeah. Because I did have a conversation with Trevor before this started, and he said this is his first steel tip. He may get nervous, and I'm throwing in trios with him next month at the Buckeye.
Oh, really?
So he better get it together.
You'll get you double dipped. So that second place prize money is
I
not
won't
that bad.
allow it. I won't
Let me
allow
tell
it.
you, it's a steel event. There's no difference between the pro and the amateur level.
You're right.
All right, folks, we're going to roll for about a minute's worth of commercials. Stay right with us. When we come back, we'll be live in the arena, and we'll get this match going. Share it out. Big shout-out to our sponsors. Big shout-out to the Checkered Flag who sponsor this camera. Sean and Tim and Taylor will all take you through the rest of the match. Have a great night. Enjoy the fireworks.
Woo! Leonard Gates. But we're not going to get the 6 start out. Just immediately lost my confidence. We'll see. Ooh. All right, we'll finish this up, and then we'll move on to steel tip. Right in the bottom corner. Oh, God.
All right, guys, welcome out to the Siege. Here is Keegan. Maybe.
As ready as it's ever going to be, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Indie Darts to the Point Streaming, I am here tonight to bring you tonight's contest, The Siege. Talent on display. In the first leg, it is Trevor to throw first. All the best, game on!
He just screams at him.
Yeah, he did.
I wonder if he's going to back up the 0 score for Trevor. So it looks like Trevor and James did win the diddle. We were out there for that.
Yes,
that
we
was
were.
Quite the affair.
That was hilarious. They should have just taken all 3 darts and thrown at the same time, because I think that's actually what happened.
99.
Well, there you go. Nice 99 out the gate from Trevor.
And thanks to everybody that's commenting. Hello, hello.
Taylor, I can say this.
96.
For sure, I mean this. It is so wonderful to have you here.
Thank you. This is fun. I'm glad you guys invited me.
So here's what's happened is the scoreboard, they even set it up to where after 20 minutes, it stops working with the code that they have.
Oh, okay.
So because you guys talked for 30 minutes,
85.
it reset the scoreboard. So Jason's going to go out there and get the number and just interrupt all of the gameplay. Just, there he goes.
Jason told me to be entertaining, so I thought,
You were. Listen.
And he wanted to speak a lot of controversial topics.
He did. And
So-
and there were a lot of points to be made there. Sure.
135.
Someone said they have the wrong names.
Yeah, we know. We're working on it.
It just hasn't been brought up yet. We're getting it fixed.
Pretty much they said I talked too long, so they had to restart the scoreboard.
No. It is never your fault. It is 1,000% Jason's. We love him to death, but my goodness, can he talk? It just goes on and on for days.
Yeah, Jake Schaefer.
And that's a 180 from Trevor Sellers.
180.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, Jake, the shirts are fire tonight.
Yes. Cary wearing the 2 scoops of ice cream shirt just to taunt his opponents there.
41.
And it didn't work because Trevor threw a 180, so...
James, you require 137.
Well, we know James has 137 left, so let's see if he hits that. He will not. He's down at 110. 107 is what he's going to have when he comes back. Good round of 30. No. No. Danny Baggish, you hush your face, my friend.
What is
Hi, buddy. It's lovely to see you in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Danny Baggish, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, when are you going to get on the Siege? You're welcome anytime. We'll even put on a special show just for you. Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be a commentator,
Did
though.
you see Danny Lobby hit a 9-darter today?
Did he?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Danny.
I saw the last 3 darts he threw. His manager went live with it.
Nice. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining us. I promise you there's not 6 people watching. For those of you that look like it says 6 people watching.
We got like 13 comments.
There's a million people in the chat, so we know that there's plenty of you.
Everyone that sent stars,
there.
thank you so much.
So Facebook's just yelling at us, telling us that there's only 5 or so, but that's not true. What's up, Mike? Rosner, how you doing, brother? CJ.
Sorry, guys. We're just trying to get this up and running. We know not everyone's great at math, including myself, so we cannot keep score in our heads. We're working on it and should have it here in a second.
Hey, look at that.
Check that out.
How about them apples? It's okay, guys. This is our first show, or it might be our 102nd.
65.
101st.
It's our 101st show. So it's our
Oh,
first
wow.
Trevor, you
show
require
Yeah,
of the
107.
new century. 107 left for Trevor. Now 102. We can't take that out.
Cary Landrum, 100 stars, thank you.
42 left.
610 wire, please.
I like the 610 wire.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate your comment.
sir.
Maybe in soft tip.
He does throw the 610 wire, leaves 36.
71.
All right.
Gary, you require 164.
Does
This'd
he
be a
have it
sweet
in him?
out.
Yeah, it would.
Does he go to 19 round or does he stay up top?
No, he'll stay up top.
Good
Okay,
call.
just
Good call,
kidding.
Taylor.
That's what he would typically do. Well, actually,
58.
no. You know, he does play a smarter steal
James, you
game.
require
I got to keep
36.
that in mind. The outs are different.
Double 18 for James to win leg number 1.
That's game shot in
There
the
you
first
go.
leg.
Brother James gets on the
To
board.
Trevor and James.
1-0 lead for the Indy team of Trevor and James. Yeah, the CSC Challenger Series, my partner in crime, Will, really liked the nickname Brother James for James Edwards.
Yes.
Second leg, it's
Due to the
still
beard.
0-1. This time it's Cary to throw first.
It'll be
All the best.
easier to
Game
follow
on.
the match now that I can see the score. Because
Hopefully.
again, I haven't really got to see James throw. Other than we watched him.
Ben said Hoiney's
81.
obnoxious.
Yeah, he is. Hoiney's
Oh.
always obnoxious. Come on.
Listen, those 4 gentlemen are having the time of their life in that arena.
Yes, they are.
They're having a good time. Their friend Trevor is right back in the treble 20. This is why he's a sponsored player of ours. Not for that 5, but the first start.
Way to talk about it.
He already has 180. What do you want from
85.
him? 85 will work. Yeah, the shirts of the Ohio guys is fantastic.
The shirt that Cary had originally showed me that Matt was getting was not that one. It was like a nice
41.
green color and had ice cream cones all over it. And so I don't know where the pothead one came from. Maybe other than the voters in Ohio.
That's amazing.
But yeah, he still wore the green shoes. So
100.
I love the shoes. The
Yeah.
green. They're both wearing green
I know.
shoes. It's like they match that on purpose.
So I don't know if you saw earlier, Taylor, someone asked if Cary wore the matching jacket.
Oh, yeah, Jake
100.
Schaefer. Not today, but we did talk about him on the drive here.
Dennis Shea, 329 stars. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for the stars. Thank you for tuning in. Huge shout out to our sponsors, Magicware, A2ZDarts.com, Printing Partners, Night Owls, On the Rocks, and of course the Checker Flag
47.
Tavern for our interview cam, and the Anchor in the Arc Tattoo Studio for the doubles and bullseye cam. And yes, I did not memorize all that. It's
Yeah.
just right there on the list.
I was like, you killed?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, come on, Matt. There
We
go.
can't actively root for a team. That
Well,
is
I
that is
just-
illegal.
100.
I'm going to root for
You can.
James
I'm
here in a
just kidding.
second. This is good back-to-back right now with ton.
Yeah, it's looking good. James had a ton last time up.
Yep,
He just
he's
throws
right
so
there.
nonchalant.
Mm-hmm.
47.
So how's this been so far? How's the discussion? You
So
having a good time?
I'm having a great time. A lot of indie supporters.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Julie and Dad. Hello. My dad just said, hey, baby doll.
Aw.
Ben Paris said India is sexier.
97.
Ben, I love you, but I disagree.
I would hope so. I
Um,
will say, Trevor's a good-looking human.
Cody Snyder said our sponsor, Night Owls, has it on the big screen.
Woohoo! Sierra telling James to slow down. Sierra, I'm telling you, she has to coach him, I'm sure, constantly. Just because she has to, you know?
65 scored leaves that.
I love Keegan so much.
157, dude. Come on.
Jake Schaefer with the pumpkin
85.
comment. My dad calls everybody
Matt, you
pumpkin.
require
Aw.
82.
He always says, "Happy birthday, pumpkin," whatever it is. Hello, pumpkin.
One of our Sean House guys calls everybody
Yep.
pumpkin.
Everybody.
Yep, single 25.
17 for tops. Should be the route here. Oh, that's just on the 17.
I like it. Living dangerously.
62.
I
James,
didn't
you
expect him to hit that.
require
Usually if it's like right in the
137.
dead center of the single
Yes.
number, it's like, all right, that's going.
Yep.
Trip 19 tops.
Carrie
That
does
would-
like the double 10.
Trip 19 stops.
But I'm
tops.
feeling this, yeah. I think James is zoned in.
That's the Stowe Bunts
Oh.
route.
2 days ago.
Just,
Mhm.
I mean, what?
I mean,
He's an animal.
I love that guy to death. First and foremost, and then to
65.
see the success that he's having is just
Mhm.
Gary, you
wonderful.
The
require
neon
20.
outfit,
Oh, yeah.
my favorite.
The neon nightmare.
Who can pull off pink pants? Who?
Stowe Bunts.
He's had
Him.
pink, yellow, and
That's
orange.
game shot
There
for
you
the second
go.
leg.
Great dart there
To
from
Matt
Cary.
and Cary.
It's a 1-1 scoreline. Let's play our third
There
game
we
of
go.
01.
There we go.
Holding the throw.
Look at Matt. He's playing with Trevor there in the background. It's not going to be a whitewash.
Has he thrown up cards yet?
All right, third leg,
He
back
has
to
not.
1 once again. This time
Um,
it's Trevor to throw
We're going to have
first.
to look for the
All
index
the best
cards.
to
I'm
Yes.
surprised he hasn't yet.
I know.
He probably forgot all about him
He
now that it
probably
started.
they're probably sitting behind him.
He put them in his pocket.
Oh, they're goners for sure. Unless he's looking at them right now and trying to figure out which one he's gonna use.
Dale Hofstadter, 200 stars. Thank you.
Brutal bounce out there from Trevor.
Mm.
That was definitely a triple 20.
Yep. He
Jeez,
had
it
a
always
few of those
is.
in warm up too. I thought he might go for the 19, that last one. They're all starting to dial in.
If you happen to hit that super 20 cam when Cary
60.
throws, I'll let you know that he is he's throwing the Mark McFadden and the Money Mark
Yeah.
Colonial barrels tonight.
Yeah, he is.
He throws his axe barrels in soft tip, but steel tip he's been throwing the Money Marks
29.
a little bit better. So Mark McFadden, shout out to you, buddy.
He's got very grippy darts.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
And speaking of the opposite of that, Matt Hoiney basically has no grip on his
None.
darts.
There's nothing.
I don't know how
I
he
don't either. I don't actually know how he throws it.
21.
Oh, that was a rough one there.
If he had more grip.
More grip.
Call out that storyline. I do love that both gentlemen showed up and immediately bought a hat from us.
Yes.
That makes us happy.
Yeah.
They did it so Jason wouldn't bother him the rest of the night.
That's fair, too.
81.
He is a salesman at heart.
Well, Carrie's a hat wearer, so
Yep.
you'll see that on him or me at any tournament. That's for sure.
Him and Trevor, basically. Yeah, you can see there's
Yep.
the Money Marks.
Colonial barrels.
Yep.
You get those at A2ZDarts.com.
60.
Yes, you sure can. Hey, and guess what? Tomorrow's the last chance to take advantage of the Winmore, Gurney, and Priestley dart sale. Enjoy awesome deals on select Gurney and Priestley darts and receive a free Winmore accessory pack with each set you purchase. You can also check out the new shot products
40.
that launched last week. Also, the A to Z Darts Black Friday weekly sales are here just in time for the holidays. Today is the last day to take advantage of the Shot and Red Dragon sale. This week, starting November 15th through the 21st, enjoy Black Friday savings from Colonial and Winmore. So there you can get those money marks. Just click the banner found on their homepage, a-zdarts.com.
60.
And I've done my job tonight.
There you go. You tell. You're
Yeah,
done great.
You didn't? Did we not get imagery this week?
Did you pull up what it had?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the dart of the
Single
month, so I just figured we'd keep that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did want to mention that,
Please.
you know, in the pre conversation with all the players, they all gave shout outs to their wife and kids
96.
or family back home. And how sweet is that?
That is amazing.
You know, because as a wife of a dart player, but I throw darts, so, you know, I don't really give up a lot. They do back home. So it was very sweet to see that they all gave shout outs to their wife and kids and thanked them for allowing them to take this time away.
Happy
60.
wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I would like to give a huge shout out to my wife for allowing, and the kids
Yeah.
for allowing me to get away as well. Although tonight is her dart league night, so she gets to have fun on Tuesday nights as well.
Love that. Love that. Mom's night out.
Yep.
How's the new house?
It's nice. It's
Getting there
yeah,
one
lot
day
of
at a time.
a lot of space. I do love my
54.
new streaming setup that I have, and it's starting to come together. It's starting to feel a little bit more like a home.
Awesome. Love that.
Justin Fairbanks, 99 stars. Thank you, brother.
And the kids are terrifyingly good at the stairs now, so
Oh, Mackenzie said, hi, Daddy. So,
Aw.
Matt, shout out. Your kids back home are saying hello.
Love that.
28.
I told you. Start
Trevor, you
shooting better.
require 121.
Donovan Russell, 50 stars. Thank you, brother.
120 left. 121 left for Trevor. He's going to go the
96.
bullseye route.
Yep, single
So
bullseye.
96 left. Treble 20 for double 18.
Mm.
Just kidding.
Trip 17 here.
But, you know, he can set up his partner here nicely. Cary and Matt aren't sitting on it out, unfortunately. So
180 least 32.
they got some time. All right, Cary, here we go, baby.
Earlier today when I played Jason, I hit a 180 to leave 24, and it put a lot of pressure on that 16, and he missed it. He
Mhm.
folded like a lawn chair. I have to call it the one time I hit a
40
180.
scored, 172 left.
Yeah, you have to.
It's my first time ever.
I remember my first time.
94.
Nice last.
That's a great last start.
No, I don't.
James, you require
I don't either.
74.
Actually, I kind of do. All right, James up. 74 left.
Oh, James's wife said she missed work for him to play today.
Aw.
So, God, look, I'm telling you, these women, we got to be strong out here.
15 for Bull is a safe route. 25 for Tops
65
is
left.
Well, Sierra, he did
Trip 15.
Shout you
double
out.
10.
and Bullseye. Go to Super Bullseye Cam.
Brought
Just
to you by
kidding.
Anchor in New York Tattoo Studio.
28.
Where did you shoot that last dart?
Matt, you
I think it was a
require
little high because I
I
saw
shot
the
the 18
flight.
to leave 32.
No, no.
Oh, I saw the.
no.
Oh, sorry, I saw the flight like hanging over, so I
Yeah,
couldn't
no,
tell.
He hit the 4.
Oh,
That might come out to cost him. That's 36, I
Single
believe.
18. Yes, sir.
No, is that a single? I
Yep.
can't even tell anymore.
oof!
Nope.
Great second dart though, right there.
58.
All right, 46 left
Trevor,
for
you
Trevor.
require 46.
I like the 610 wire here, too.
That's the correct shot.
Oh, Sierra, I wouldn't change it for the
And
world
that's
to
why.
watch him play something you love.
Aw.
So, God.
37.
I'm telling you,
Ooh, so yeah, what do you guys do there? The 10-6 wire, because that's what I typically
yeah.
do.
46. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
he hits 14 to leave 32. Double 16 for the leg.
And
And he
that's game
gets
shot
it.
in the
What a
third
dart
leg.
from Trevor.
To
That
Trevor
was a
and
pressure
James.
dart. It's a 2-1 lead now for Indy.
They almost bottled that one.
All right, guys. It's time for the reason I get paid. It's cricket time. This time it's Cary to throw first. All the best. Game on.
It's only one cricket match and then goes into singles.
Yeah, Jake, I had mentioned that to Jason that we should do a husband-wife dart night so we can find a couple couples that are willing to come out to the siege. That'd be awesome.
There you go. Jason Watt spent less time on Facebook and she may let you out. That's awesome. Guys, again, thanks so much for tuning in, joining us here. We got a great matchup. Cary Thaxton, Matt Hoiney taking on Trevor Sellers and James Edwards. Little Indy versus Ohio matchup. Maybe a little pre-summer showdown.
Yeah.
That's a 5 mark.
Gets
Big shot
519s
there.
from Trevor. I like that. Let's see what Matt decides to do.
Sean said that he's so much better than me at this. Keegan,
Yeah, we know, Sean.
That's a 1 mark.
No, Mike Maloney, Liz does not count.
Unfortunately, she
Even
does
though I
not
love
sleep
Liz.
next to you.
Yes, I
Um,
love her and she is great and I would love to play against her.
Dennis Shea, 200 stars. Thank you again.
That's a 5 mark.
But I do love everybody reaching out saying that they're
Yeah.
in. Love this, love this. Jason better be taking some notes.
Does my dart wife.
Yes.
Yeah, you can just bring,
Anybody.
arguably one of the best steel tip dart players in the country. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure, just go for it.
Fine.
That's a 3
Yeah, but you
mark.
just have to make out on camera first.
Yeah.
Kidding.
I think Liz would disagree, would turn that down first. Mike just wants to win.
hmm
That's a 3 mark.
Jason, don't tantalize him. There better not be a second chance coming up. We'll find someone else. Thanks, we'll find someone else.
Yeah. All right, we needed something big out of Matt here. There we go.
That's a 4 mark.
It's a good 4 mark.
We got a wild darts going on.
Well, I mean, and James and Trevor are throwing a 4.3
Yeah.
currently.
Mm-hmm.
That is not bad.
It looks like it's in there. It's like right in that corner.
Oh, what's out?
That's a 2 mark.
And James is aggressive on closes. That's kind of just how he plays the game. Even soft tip, he'll play the same way.
Mm-hmm.
John, I take that as a compliment. That's right there in that same spot, but he finds it on dart 2.
There
Great
you go.
6 mark from Cary.
Big round there.
That could have easily been around a 9.
Yeah, they're getting
Yes,
tighter.
it could have. Yep.
All right, Trevor going to look back at the 19s now. The statue showing why he has this name.
That's a 3 mark.
Not enough.
Okay, we could see something crazy here out of Matt. Let's see what he's got.
You start on the 17 here, or do you go straight at the 19?
I go for points here, just because of the caliber of the players.
He did not
He
do
did
that.
not.
Yeah, what a great dart.
But
Now
you
you
have
go
to
points.
you have to understand. I'm used to shooting against Cary's and Matt's and
Fair,
Trevor's.
fair.
So if I don't hit the triple on the first start, it's going to be tough for me to catch up. Now that I don't agree with.
Yeah, you
But
should have went right back to the 7.
yeah,
four mark.
yeah.
I'm playing a little, just try and see if I can run this out. Because if he hits the trip 16 and then hits
Yeah,
the trip
exactly.
15.
And you know what? Sometimes you're feeling it.
Yep.
Just do it.
I mean, the first start was aggressive and
Mhm.
it paid out. So
Mm-hmm.
James, a great adjustment on dart 2.
That's a 3
Oh.
mark.
Got unlucky on dart 3.
Yeah, see, that could have been crucial.
So now, is Cary the same way? Is he aggressive on closing, or is he going to point?
Well, he teaches me to point, so that's what I would think he's going to do, but
There you go.
then he may get weird with the 15. I don't know. He does that sometimes.
Smells a little
Like coffee?
smoky in here.
That's 2 mark.
In a house where he doesn't allow smoking.
Hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, I mean, all these players are good enough to hit a 6 mark. And so when you're within a trouble of any of them, yeah, that's tough.
James looks like he's having the time of his life in the background.
He is. Yep, he's very quiet, but he's going to be the one that sneaks up and just starts hitting everything.
He's always so
That's a
sublime
3
Yep.
mark.
and melancholy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what Matt can do. Oh.
They keep hitting that. God, they're right there.
Yep, triple 2.
So Matt said he wasn't playing very much recently. He has 3 kids under 3.
Yep.
By the way,
That's a
I don't know
warm-up.
if you can see his flights. Huge shout out to his kids who designed his flights for him.
Yes.
They colored on 'em.
Decorated 'em.
Yes.
So big shout out to Braylon,
Larkin.
and Jocelyn
Jocelyn, yes.
for the design work on those. Big
That's a
dart
four
there
Yeah,
from
see,
James.
that's why you can't.
Sierra said he may be quiet, but he doesn't shut up at home.
That's okay. That means that's actually just a compliment to you, Sierra, that you're the person he wants to talk to.
Yeah, see, this put a lot of pressure on Cary to hit
That's a 2 mark.
5 of these, right? When I think that they should have stayed on points and got ahead at least a triple. They didn't do it. And now you're seeing what's happening because of that.
Well, especially when they had the higher ground.
Yep, exactly.
You can always play that game because the points are always going to matter. That's a lucky 15, I think.
I
from
hope it
Trevor.
doesn't. I
Flight it.
know.
That's a 3 mark.
He'll take it.
Yeah, grab those
Yeah.
before it falls
My better half Janice tuning in.
Hey,
She'll
Janice.
say, I don't listen at all at home.
up.
That's okay. You forget names here, too.
Forget her name.
Not Janice's name. She'll kill you.
Come on.
She want the
There we
fight.
go.
That's
Way
a
to find
warm-up.
one.
And Matt, when he was warming up, would warm up on the bulls, and he would hit 5.
Yeah, that's how it
I mean-
goes. Why is it like that?
That green light turns on, I'm telling you. Things just change.
So true. So true. Did he go points or
That's a warm-up.
He
samples?
does.
Technically, he goes points.
Yeah.
And it did help. It added an extra bowl to it.
Yeah.
Anchor and Arc Tattoo Studio Super Bullseye Cam.
Is the watching thing, is yours updated?
No,
No,
mine's
it's
okay.
still saying it's real low.
Oh, okay.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, we have how many people commenting right now, so
Exactly.
it's more than 2.
Hopefully. Those people are just coming and going,
don't.
No score.
Yeah, he didn't get any of those.
That wasn't okay.
You can just say,
no
say
comment.
how you really feel.
Maybe no comment.
That's okay.
Or
Bob-
did my deep sigh pretty much answer that?
The Anchor and Arc Tattoo Studio is part of Trevor's family.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
They sponsor the Super Bullseye and the Bullseye.
And that's
Classic.
getting
Oh.
shot
Bull
in
there
the
on dart
fourth
3.
leg.
And the Indy
That's
guys are up
Yeah,
3-1 now.
yeah.
James and
That's
Yeah.
the
Trevor.
first break. Dennis Shea, 100 stars.
All right.
I love
Give
when-
me James and give me Cary. It's time for
Do you
some
think this is
single
going to make the
ladies
difference
action.
right here? The singles?
So we'll double in,
know,
double out.
You know,
Confuse 'em.
doubles are hard. They are. But the caliber of darts in that room right now, these singles matches I think are going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm excited for both 01 and cricket because they can all, I think, turn on when they need to. And I think everybody gets a little bit
And
more
it
hype
is
in singles because
Dino
you don't
time
have
as
somebody
well.
else
With
Right.
James
working
to
with
throw
you.
first.
It is you against them,
All the
right?
best.
So the
Game
good
on.
thing, Jason's stacked, so both singles are playing back to back, so they're going to
Yes.
play 2 matches in a row, so they can get into a rhythm,
Rhythm,
especially in that cricket match.
Yep, which will be great. I think that was a great choice to do it that way.
And
No
if it goes
score.
long enough, they switch up who they play against in the second time through, too.
Yep.
We might not even get to that far. You never know.
Mike Malloy, did someone say doubles?
Yeah, Mike's in for just this game.
Come on. He normally goes to the left side of
No
the
score.
board. Yep. Missed it though.
So both of them unable to get in on the first round.
They're just practicing.
Yep.
Now's the real. Use take 2. No, maybe not.
The damn doubles. Sorry, I didn't know if I was good curse.
That's okay. Will Stewart said the F word on his own string
Oh, okay.
this weekend.
No score.
All right.
Jeremiah Millar tuning in. What's up, Jeremiah?
What's up, Maya?
How's it going, Maya?
Beast.
Sean Calhoun saying, looks like some tough throwers. I can't wait to get up to this level. Great matchup tonight for sure.
He's going to go 14.
Yeah, he's
right?
going 14.
No
Yeah.
score.
Wow, this is okay. All right, boys.
You
Here we
know-
go. Let's get started. Nothing's happened. Here we go.
Jason Watt's making a great point. They're both throwing with the wrong hand.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with that
That's
hand?
fair.
That's all it
That
is.
is fair.
They're making
all
it
right.
tougher on themselves.
Come on, James. Breathe.
Aren't both of them supposed to automatically
Mm.
love
Score.
10s?
Yes.
Why aren't they going
My,
double
my
10?
as a left-hander, my on
Yeah.
is double 14.
See?
That's where I shoot.
That's so weird.
I can't believe Cary actually after missing that 20, like so mid 20, that he didn't just shoot 14 the last 3.
That is outside.
We're about to be joined by the hitman himself.
Okay.
32
Oh,
in.
Cary finally got
There
in.
we go. Woohoo.
Did you turn on his mic?
It's
Guys,
on.
we're here to watch some darts.
Hey, Matt, what's up, dude? Did you forget all about your cards or?
What?
Yes, sir.
Waiting for the right
32 in.
moment.
Matt, why are you down 3-1?
I'll take the blame.
You don't have to. I wasn't trying to like bring that on.
There we go.
97 in.
No, it's a little bit different. I don't know. I'm gonna blame Jason for the first leg. I went to throw twice, and every time I went to throw, he walked in front of me.
That was part of his plan.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's all I got.
99.
Nice 99 there from Cary.
Now that they're in, they're rolling.
And Cary left the big fish.
Yeah, he did.
Does he like fishing?
He loves fishing.
Well, he's going to try and catch a big one here.
Uh-oh, but here comes James. I mean, you
Oh.
can't. Big shot there.
118.
Big shot there.
Cary
Puts a lot of
requires
pressure on
Yeah,
him.
That's
Cary's got it.
very-
Hey, he better love fishing.
Let's go right in on our Super 20 cam.
Mm,
He does
Just
not
a
love
bit
fishing
high.
enough.
no, he doesn't.
That was a good look at it, though, on the first dart.
If I was in the room, he would have hit that.
So
James,
it's
you
your fault.
require 86.
All right, 86 here. Treble 18 will leave 32. I don't. He went at the 20s,
20.
though.
Oh.
You just never know
66 left.
sometimes. You just never know.
Comfort shot?
I don't like the second
I don't
dart.
like that either. You got to go 16 there. Leave
Yeah.
yourself a
Got
double bowl,
48
right?
left.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a little bit of not playing a lot of steel tip.
Yep. You can
At
learn.
least not practicing the steel
54.
tip outs.
Yeah.
Because they are just a
Cary
scotch
requires
different when they get down to
70.
that. But he tees it up nicely just in case. He just knew Cary wasn't going to hit the 70.
Yeah. Come on, Cary. What was that dart?
Now
It was a
That was
6.
his trip
but,
10?
But he'll
Yikes.
go 14 bull, right?
All right, here we go.
He allegedly
Oh,
would go 14 bull.
That was
oh
the goal.
Gosh, he's a mess.
31.
Doesn't even get a dart at a double. So James doing the right thing by teeing up the 32.
Dale Hofstetter, 70 stars.
11.
Rex McBride,
50.
200 stars. Let's
James,
go
you
Cincinnati.
require 32.
Yeah, Maya, you can have that conversation with him. I'm going to leave that one alone.
To be fair, he is wearing that just to troll.
Yes.
James
and had
Trevor.
the conversation. Yes.
No score.
Come on, Cary.
All right. They let
Cary
Cary back. He let
requires
Cary back
20.
in this one. All right.
Second dart.
You're just calling second dart, Matt? I'm
I
calling
guess.
first one right off the rip.
Well, Taylor, you've not been right very often.
Welcome to my life.
I'm not very right either.
No score.
Overachiever.
Oh, come on.
He's too good.
James, you require 32.
You don't want to give James too many opportunities to this. I think he hits it.
No, yeah, he's
Fourth dart.
hitting it.
Fourth dart. That is
Oof.
right on the wire. That's a great marker. Just kiss it right off that other dart.
Yep.
He does
Oh.
not.
Wow.
Oh man. Okay.
Very
Okay.
close.
Cary, you
Both of these
require
guys need to
20.
breathe. They both know what they're capable of here. We are in round 8. This is just.
Double in, double out.
To be
This
fair,
is silly.
they did take a hot minute to get in.
That is
so
true.
Did Jason touch both these guys?
There you
Jason
go.
got
He
the
gets it
second
on
Second
leg.
dart. I was just
Hey.
To
around
Cary
late.
Thaxton.
Yeah.
Matt, great news. You get to go play now.
No,
Oh, I
it's
do?
cricket. No,
No,
I was gonna say, I
not
thought-
yet. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Just kidding.
Man,
It's
you gotta
cricket
smell
time.
me for one more game, buddy.
So, Matt, how's it feel
All
out
right,
there in the
guys.
arena? Is it
It's
feel
cricket time once again.
relaxed?
This
Is it
time it's Cary to
the
throw
lights
first.
turn on and just
Oh,
become
the
a little
best
bit
came on.
more nervous? What happened?
Honestly, it's kind of cool because every one of us are pretty
That's a 3 mark.
close friends.
Yeah.
I guess you'd say friends. Like it's like a relaxed feel. It wasn't.
I said you guys were having a great time in there.
Yes.
That's-
No. Everybody's really laid back. We're all cutting it up kind of in there.
Oh, Matt McKenzie posted "Hi, Daddy" in the
Yeah.
That must
in
have
the
been
stream.
Formal.
I didn't know if you saw it or not, but I wanted to give that shout out.
Listened to it or looked at it. I should
Jeremiah
say.
said you sound like Will with your predictions.
What's that supposed to mean?
Stand
Oh,
up when
missing-
you're
or-
stand up when you're talking to her.
Messing them up, just not getting them correct. That's what it means.
That's a 2 mark.
Oh, shout out to Logan. That is so awesome. Thank you for supporting my husband, Cary. I throw his darts too. Would love to see that picture.
That's amazing.
Except we did the 9-dart challenge. And
That's
you
a
threw
3
your
mark.
British boyfriends.
Yes, that's true. My Josh Rock. There's just something about him. I love him. So Cary bought his darts for me. So those are my steel darts right now.
Staying out of that.
You know he's
That's a
only
3 mark.
21, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't love him in that
No, I
manner.
know. He's
I
honestly,
love
it's fun to watch him play.
young, 21 years
Yeah.
old. I mean,
Energetic.
the talent is just unbelievable.
And now you have John Van Veen the same way.
That's a 1 mark.
21 years old, the Dutch
Isn't it crazy?
sensation. It's crazy.
21.
How about Bo Greaves, 19?
I love me some Bo.
Yeah.
I mean, first it was Fallon, and then I just feel like Bo came out of nowhere, even though she's been good.
Her
For a
match
very
with
long-
Aspinall just recently. I mean,
Yes,
Oh, that's
That's
crazy.
I know.
5 180s and not win the
We were
match.
talking
Yeah.
earlier how she led the preliminaries with 180. She had 10 180s.
Better than anyone else in that field.
That's a 5 mark.
Matt, Jake, the Ramers, Trevor. I'll say hello.
no. Hello.
Bo knows darts. Nice, John Rosner. That's good. That should be a commercial.
Thank you, Ryan, for the shout out. We love you as
That's a 3
well.
mark.
Yeah, Ryan, you're the best. Even though you're just talking to them. That's fine. Chelsea with 1,000 stars. Thank you so much, Chelsea. 2 weeks on fire. Thank you
Thanks,
saying
Jen.
Trevor Sellers get back to work.
Thanks, Jen, for tuning in.
That's a 3
Glad
mark.
you're able to watch tonight. It was so nice to see you last weekend, by the way.
I don't know if you guys know this, but James is known for his cricket game here recently.
Oh, well, it's looking good so far.
Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. Cary, of course, wearing the
That's
perfect
2
shirt for him for that. But he gave it heck. He was up 8-5 in the second matchup, and just Rich Sturbins just turned it on. Same thing happened against Mike Maloney, but Maloney pulled it out in the end.
That's a 5 mark.
Julie's saying, "Let's go."
Yeah, Hofstetter, another
I believe
50
that's
stars.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah. That is, yeah.
I know, Ryan. I love you too.
Gotta hit this one, baby.
Oh,
no.
Oh.
That's the
flight got
ultimate
in the way.
commentator's curse there.
The flight got in the way.
He did hit the flight. and
Honestly,
it just
I have
slowed it down.
only cursed his game.
Maloney said, "Don't remind him."
You won, Mike. Why would
That's a
why would you
5
not be
mark.
reminded that you won? Cheyenne Bland in the chat saying, "Let's go." Cheyenne, one of those players that showed up and showed out when she came to the castle. Which those are the
That's a
fun
2 mark.
matches for us when the player that
Yeah.
you don't expect shows up and
Mm-hmm.
I was disappointed I
shows
missed
out.
that one.
Yeah. He's not going to be happy with this cricket leg, I can tell you that.
That's a 2 mark.
Oh, but
He's
Opportunity.
got a chance.
James left him. Yeah.
Justin Fairbanks saying, "Keep up the good work streaming. Appreciate that, bud." Sending 310 stars.
Thanks, Sarah. Good to see you. Congratulations on your engagement.
Yeah, Sarah.
Yep.
That's a 5 mark.
Or should I say Sarah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pronouncing it differently.
I know it's Sarah.
Ashley saying, "Hey guys, great match so far." Ashley was a great guest host last week. We have a fantastic one this week in Taylor Thaxton, not Cary.
Thanks for the reminder.
I actually almost said Cary
I
Thaxton.
know. I saw. I heard
Uh,
it.
Hi, Ashley. Hope you're doing well.
Daniel
It's been
McAdams,
too long.
145 stars. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to share and like.
Well, Cary's got to go to the Bulls now, as he has fallen behind in this leg. Hitting them, though.
Oof.
That is 2 bullseye.
So James 3 bowls away and some points.
Liz, Mike Maloney, what am I counting for?
Oh, Liz.
That's a 1 mark.
Liz, you are apparently his wife for when he needs to couples night at the siege. So we did put some stipulations in place that you might not agree with.
Come on, Cary.
We kid.
Hey,
we
Brandy,
kid.
thanks for the shout out. And Eric, what up?
Man, look at
Uh-oh.
this.
Come on, crazy.
He's going somewhere else.
Did he
That
close?
is 4 bullseye.
He attempted to, which was a smart dart there with 4 numbers open.
Yep, trying to close his 17 there.
So James is going to have to go to points for a hot minute. With
That's a
Cary
3
living in
mark.
the Bulls.
Yep.
You think
He's got to hit a point here, which actually I may now close something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
1
I would
mark.
have been okay with him closing the two single mark wedges.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask, but then I, bleh. Got a little word vomit there for a minute.
All right. Come on, James. Settle down
That's a
there.
1 mark.
Takes a
All
point
right.
lead.
All right, Cary. Come on. Big darts right here.
Shakes his head a little bit. Do you go for the close of all 3 numbers right now?
No, he's not.
That's probably smarter.
He may have just, but I couldn't see it.
Closed the
That's a 2
18
mark.
and then went back to
Big
the bull. I
bull.
like that.
Yep, one at a time.
Does get that point lead. James now has the point lead. He's aggressive. He might go
Mhm.
bull here.
Yeah, I think he is. Oh, no, he stayed
No.
on trips. Yep, smart.
Great dart.
That's a 4 mark.
That's the smarter dart. But
Mhm.
just knowing James with how aggressive he
Yep.
plays. Oof
Anchor in
is the
New York.
international sound of missed darts.
Anchor in New York Tattoo Studio bullseye cam.
Ooh, that's a tough. Yeah, just not great placement there.
That's a 1 mark.
Yeah, and he tried to force that last one.
Yeah, just doing
just-
that leg kick. What
Yep.
was that? Not sure.
James going right at the bull now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Needs one
Hit
more.
that double. I
And that's
feel it.
James
There
down
it
to the
is.
6th leg. To
4-2
James Edwards.
lead now. They split their games. 1-1.
Yeah, he's not going to be thrilled with that
Give
cricket
me
match.
Trevor
I can
and
tell
give
you that.
me Matt.
So it's going to be Matt taking on Trevor now.
Okay,
Start
here we
off with
go.
cricket.
Would you argue that Trevor's
Yes.
thrown
And it, will
the
be
best
Trevor to start
on his
first.
team, and Matt might have been throwing not as best on his team so far. So this might be where it kind of switches up.
This could get crazy.
Everyone's been kind of even overall. I'm just trying to make up storylines.
Yeah, no, I think overall, Trevor's darts
I think, have been most consistent, but
All right, gentlemen.
I
In the
think
seventh leg, it's Trevor, to
Trevor
throw
and
first.
James, their
And it's
outshots
cricket
and what
time.
they're
All the
shooting
best
at
game on.
isn't necessarily. I think it's fighting against them because they're not choosing the correct routes. I guess you could say.
I think them starting on cricket and then going to 301 is going to help.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to start off pretty hot on the 301 right out the gate.
I agree.
Trevor's looking down here on dart 3.
7 years ago. That's a 5 mark.
Yeah, he just made an Abraham Lincoln joke. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's what Keegan does.
4 scored.
Yeah, he said 4 scored and 7 years ago.
Or
All right, Gettysburg Address. Let's calm it down.
I can do
All
it.
right,
I
come
can
on,
do it
Matt.
all.
Jeremiah, it's Keegan. He's the announcer. He's awesome.
Oh yeah, Keegan is the greatest,
He's awesome.
the star of the show by far. It's Jason's son. He's 25 years old and a fantastic human being.
And a great announcer.
He is. He does a fantastic job.
That
Derek
is a
Kitchen.
6 mark.
We don't. However, they are doing their Black Friday sales right now. Shot darts and Red Dragon on sale right now. That includes the new Stowe Bunts shot darts. So you can look into those. You can throw winning darts against world champions if you'd like.
That's a 1 mark.
And then starting tomorrow, Colonial and Winmore savings start. So there you go.
I don't believe A to Z Darts does codes anymore.
Well, I don't
Look at
know
this
about
from
you
Trevor.
guys, but Trevor's on fire.
That is a 7 mark.
And he hits the
Uh-oh.
single bowl, too.
Yikes. He's shooting a 5-5.
It's going to be better than that.
Boy.
He's not going to go bowls here.
Yeah, he's going to go 16s, I think. Right. Yeah.
It's all right,
I
Tim.
thought he closed the 16. Sorry.
Tim doesn't really know how to play darts. He just
Yeah, I
hears
don't pay attention.
That's 2 mark.
Is Trevor throwing a 6 right now?
We
He
have a
is.
6 and a 1-2.
1-7.
Or 1-7, sorry.
Well, when the other person's throwing a 6, it's
It's
understandable
tough.
to see the
It's
1
tough.
7.
It's tough.
Trevor missed a triple.
Only a single.
Mm.
Boo.
I
Oh, there's
can't-
the triple. Double bowl for the win of the
four.
leg. This would be insane.
He's so serious.
Oh, and that would have been a
That's a 4
6.0
mark.
if he would have hit that too.
Unbelievable.
Sandbagger.
Actually, this weekend, Will and I were talking about how it is harder to shoot a 5.0 plus in cricket than a 15 darter in 01.
That's a 3 mark.
What do you think about that, Tim?
Mm.
And steel tip?
Because you can control the game and you can stretch it out more, so you're throwing more darts. I can see that.
All right. Well, one more bowl will. Oh, that's just on the outside.
And that is game shot
All right,
in
let's
the
see if he shot the
7th leg
5.
That was a quick one there.
to Trevor Sellers.
Okay.
It is a 5.5.
I think so.
Is that what it says?
Yep, 5-5.
You shot a 5.5.
You do get to start this leg, but it's double in, double out time.
Josh Reardon, 500 stars. Thank you, Josh.
With Matt
Thank
to
you,
throw
Josh.
first.
Guys, how about
Cary,
that?
Washington, 200 stars.
All the best. Game on.
157 stars from Dennis Shea. Don Kirby saying, turn up. 200 stars from Cary. Don saying, when am I on the siege? Well, you got to spell siege right
No
first,
score.
Don. That was the first mistake. It's IE, except after C. And whenever you talk to Jason into letting him know. So, Jeremiah, do you say you agree with that? Yeah, he says agree totally. So there you go. So Trevor did the harder thing of the two, throwing a 5.5 in that leg.
60
Looks like-
And then he gets in.
And he's in.
But Jeremiah's
Oof.
reasoning the same as mine. You
Yeah.
throw more darts, extend the game.
Absolutely.
And
That one's just a bit high. The
Mm.
hitman trying to bring it down.
Mm.
No score.
And that's gonna cost him a little bit.
Yes, it is.
And if this becomes 6-2 at this point, you know what that means? Jason's prediction is already wrong.
Mine has nothing I have predicted so far has been right.
Yeah, but usually
But I have faith
Hey,
in
and
my.
you should.
Yes.
listen,
60.
you don't get double dipped a whole bunch if you don't start out strong.
Yes.
but
This is true. You got to start off on fire, make it to 9,
Yeah.
and then bang.
started coming back next week for the double dip.
We weren't supposed to have a Tuesday show next week, but guess what? You're coming on back.
No score.
And Matt, I think
Thank
it's
you,
in his
Jess.
head now.
Shout out to you. Maya, I don't know what that means. Taylor is the female baggish. Can somebody explain?
I think that's a.
Is that a hell of a comment?
It is a great
compliment?
That's a
Or
compliment.
And I think it's because he's talking about your
45.
commentary skills. Which
Oh,
Danny
yes.
did a great job commentating.
he is a good commentator. He's also
Yeah.
a great dart player.
He's okay.
He's better than me, so he's great.
Well, he is really good at darts.
We are joined by James Edwards. Congratulations, good shooting.
Thank you.
How you feeling about Trevor right
no
now?
score.
Trevor's carrying me tonight
Trevor, you
so
require
far.
136.
He threw a 5-5 in that singles cricket leg.
I seen that.
You're
How-
shooting great. You are. You're shooting great.
Does it feel comfortable now? You're so used to playing on streams now. It's got to be like nothing anymore.
I don't notice the stream, but I
60.
feel like I'm struggling with my doubles a little bit tonight.
Yeah, that first
I think
301
everybody
game.
is, other than Trevor right now.
Matt's still unable to get in. When you guys get into that lull where no one's getting in for the first couple rounds, does it just get into your head of like, oh God, I hope
No
this.
score.
Otherwise, this is going to go forever.
I feel like it does.
Trevor, you require 76.
I'm surprised Matt hasn't switched and gone to a different number. Trying to stop forcing that 20.
Yeah, agreed. I think he only switched up, maybe one time?
He threw a couple to the 16 after he missed twice at the 20. That's a big transition.
Yeah. Well, Trevor gave him one more chance to get into this game. Otherwise, he's taking it.
24.
All right, I hate to break this to you, but apparently Jeremiah's
44.
comment was a bad one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, James,
I
thanks a lot, buddy.
assumed.
Good luck. Yeah.
Thank you, Jeremiah. I appreciate that. I am a great commentator. But yes, tonight I have not done well with my predictions.
Yeah, but you've been great on the mic.
Hey, it's
you.
the
You've
man, the
been
myth, the legend.
great.
Thank you.
It's fantastic to have you. We have to listen to Sean every week.
16.
Didn't you get enough of your screen time with your 30 minutes ahead of time?
Trevor, you require
No, he's
32.
coming back for more.
I think I blew up Facebook.
You did. They were like, he is so. We
Yeah.
can't even let him know that people are still watching him right now.
I think we got like 206 people in the chat and 6 people watching.
No score.
I don't know how that works.
Jeremy McIntyre trying to put some pressure on on Jeremiah there, saying when is next gen going to have a Taylor Thaxton model?
Tina Anderson said, when's the episode
Well,
of the
I-
Little People?
I-
Her and Rosalind want to play.
I am not sponsored by Next Gen. I'm sponsored by X1.
Trevor, you require 32.
But thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. That's a huge compliment.
Trev, looking for the double 16 here. Man, he's got perfect mechanics.
I
Next
know.
game shot
You know,
in the
It's the same in soft and steel. His third does not change.
No, it's
Eighth
straight
leg,
as an
there you
arrow.
go.
Yes, it is.
From
Trevor
the
Sellers.
nose to the dart.
Well, Trevor just swept that one.
In and out.
2-0.
In and
Yeah.
out. That's
Yeah.
it. Trevor got the job done.
At least Matt got in at some point. That actually, I'm saying that honestly. Like he's
No,
going to feel at least he didn't get.
It's the worst
Yeah.
feeling when you're like they're on an out and you are still not in.
I hate to bring up this match, but when my wife played with Mac Feely on stream at Indiana State, I believe it was, double in, double out, 501 freeze. She never got in,
Now it's back
and
to
Mac still was good enough
0-1.
to win the match or
That's
to win
so
the leg.
annoying. Gosh, that is
Never
so,
froze him.
that's so annoying, but also so amazing in the same.
It was
It's
crazy.
just that
So-
tells you how good they are.
Hey, guess what? Dennis Shea sent 343 more strikes.
Dennis is
All right, gentlemen.
On
In the
fire.
ninth
I
leg,
tell you
this
what,
time it's
I
that
love
number
that
means
man.
that he must be
Yeah.
on the stars.
He
at this
gets a
point.
hat. I'm
Yes.
going to tell you that. He gets a hat.
Yeah, next time we see you, hats on
and
us.
possibly a mixer. And maybe a
Oh,
headphone
that's
set.
good on.
And
Oh,
a
wow.
couple of cameras. So we're going to go play 3-0-1 games back to back to back.
Yeah, you
that's
created
what
this format, Jason.
Yep.
Go through your thought process on the overall with all the singles and all that.
I'll tell you, I've fallen in love with the 3-0-1
55.
double in, double out. all
Which
right?
is funny because that was Tim's suggestion from a
Yeah.
while ago.
Yeah, I've fallen in love with that because it's a quick game and it's a quick test of skill. So I love those for singles matches. And I wanted, these guys are all really even. A lot of times in the Siege we have, 2 really good players and then 2 really, promising players, but are not at that level yet. So we can't cross play between all the partners. Tonight we're able to put all the singles match out. Everybody's playing each other in both
45.
cricket and
Maybe.
0-1. Yeah, maybe if we get there.
Yeah, it's just
I don't think that we've seen the full potential, honestly, from anybody other than Trevor to this point.
Trevor's shown up, which
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's the first time we've ever been on the Siege and actually shown up. So
Yes.
that's nice to see.
Yeah, I agree with you, especially at the level that he's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying all these players aren't great, and they've all had great shots tonight, but Trevor has definitely been the most consistent, and he has shown up, and we know all their caliber of darts, and I think he's the only one that has consistently shown that.
125.
And there's a 125.
Yeah,
to
big
show
time.
you.
I mean, it's
25.
just, yeah.
They're both averaging 69 as a pair, and that's a good 0-1 average.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a little better than last week.
Well, you were on the team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, say no more. But can you imagine? All right, so Cary and Matt are losing 6-2 at this point in time. If they come back and they win it, as many times as Trevor's been double dipped,
And
I
now
don't-
James a couple times.
he'll never hear the end of it.
I love it.
I can't even say anything, because if that actually were to happen,
Well, Cary's wearing a double dip shirt tonight,
yeah, he is.
just to kind of rub it in.
Yeah, he is.
And Matt was supposed to wear one with a whole bunch of ice cream cones on it too.
Yeah, but switch it up last minute, but still a great choice.
Yes.
Apparently he likes coffee.
You can always count on Matt to.
He's the perfect first star by Mr. Sellis.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the
80
consistency.
scored, yes.
He just asked, he's like, is that second one in the triple too? Because I'm just expecting it to be.
That one to pose for the ton 80.
140.
Jeez.
How did that get in?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hold that, brother.
It was too perfect almost because it hit right in the back of that first start.
Sierra commented between Jay and Trevor, I think there is 4. I don't know if she means double dip, but if so, I mean, it's just,
yeah.
what a bummer.
It's
all right.
rough. You can't win them all.
I think we've all been there.
But-
Yeah, I think we've all sat in the
James
seat,
was
right?
Yeah.
I think he's
76.
just had so many in such a short amount of time
Well,
over.
Those guys are so good. It's like, I mean, anything that we can do to make fun of them.
Yeah.
Where is he going?
58 left.
18 for tops.
58 left.
Another one of those.
Tops. This is for a 7-2
Mm.
lead. Jason, how does it feel to be so wrong in your prediction that after 8 legs you're already wrong? Does it feel kind of like how you played last week?
Well, hey, we came back last week in all fairness. We won 3-4 in a row.
That's true. You can't come back here
Yeah.
from your prediction.
Well, CJ hit a huge double 10.
100.
Oh,
There
that
you
was
go,
a big
man.
last
Yeah, she
start
did.
there.
Trevor,
was
you
an
were
awesome
close.
double
She
10.
hit a huge double 10.
Trevor Tops, who does not miss.
Trevor did say earlier he likes this event because he can't get double dip tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
He said it might end up being his favorite event because he cannot be double
That first
dip.
star kind of blocked him out a little bit there. Double 10.
And
And
that's
he
a
hits
shot
it.
in
The
the
statue on
ninth
Dart 3
leg.
gets it done. It's
So
7-2
James and
right
Trevor.
now.
Thank
This is gonna be a
goodness.
long
Well,
ride home.
guys,
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank goodness we went long, Miss Taylor, because
Yeah.
this might be over before 10 o'clock.
I know. I mean, I have a 2-hour drive home, and I have to drive, the
right.
2
10th leg,
and the
back to
crazy
01
shirts.
still.
They'll be in,
So-
they'll be in the back crying on each other's
All the
shoulder.
best game on.
Now, there's still a lot left in this, but
plenty of game left, right?
this
But
is
once
where,
it hits 9,
Yeah. Well, this is where John Part talks
59.
about the difference in this level, right? Is if you are closer to the number, if your opponent's closer to the number that they need to win than you are to them, that's where the separation kind of happens. And right now, we are definitely at that number. So they got a long road ahead if they're going to come back, but that's why it's a race to 10, and that's a beautiful thing about this format is that there's still time.
which I do love. Yeah, I do love that about this format, the race to 10.
I mean, Mike Maloney has been up 6-1 before and lost in a race to 9, so this can
I know.
easily happen.
Justin Fairbanks,
26.
530 stars if you didn't. follow
Thank you,
that.
Justin. Appreciate that, bud.
Yes, Kelly, we've both been on the double dip side, and I think you've double dipped me 3-4 times.
Anybody who's been playing darts for a while has been double dipped.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever made a final, so probably not me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe one day I'll
There's
get there.
that.
I don't mean to laugh, but that was so funny.
You're really good at talking.
Yeah, that's why I do.
There you go. Come on, get this last one in there.
Julie, the score
100.
is currently 7-2. Trevor Sellers and James Edwards.
Should be right at the top of your screen there, Jules.
Does your mom prefer Jules? I doubt it.
Well, actually, she's in my phone as Jules.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so Julie's my stepmom.
Okay.
She's been married to it's crazy, 11 years now, I think. Same with my mom and stepdad, Brett. They've been married for about the same amount of time. So
In a row?
it's crazy to think that I've had them as parents separately, the same as they've been in other relationships, if that makes sense.
No, for sure.
Time just flies.
Dale Hofstetter, another 1,000 stars.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Dale. Appreciate
Dennis
that.
Shea, another 151 stars.
Dennis, you've already bought the hat, man.
He's going for the other hat. He's going for 2 hats.
Dennis is an all-star.
He is an all-star.
I mean, just
in
He's
so
one of
many
our-
different ways, to be honest with you.
and he thanked,
26.
like he said, he loved just working with you guys and being able to be a sponsor. And it's
Yeah.
just like, how thoughtful.
He's part of the printing partners, one
Yep.
of our main
Yeah.
sponsors.
If you have any printing needs, the more we can use our sponsors, the longer we can keep them. That'd
Yep.
be great.
Yeah, but if you need any promotional products,
100.
information, they
Nice
can do
one.
That was-
literally everything.
That's
Cary's
awesome.
really starting to come around. That's back-to-back tons for him.
Yep. He might be getting a little sassy now.
You
Really
at least have
couldn't tell by the
something to talk
shirt.
about. Yeah. That's a blocker for Trevor.
Yeah, he's going to look down, especially because Tim twitched.
Well, he looked up.
Yeah.
He saw that I moved the camera.
Yeah, if you really want to freak out the players, you should
58.
add a TV in there with the live,
With the
Matt,
live
you
feed.
require
Yeah.
161.
Just start pushing.
All
or
right.
even with a 10-second delay. That'd be even funnier. You're going to watch what you just messed up.
Now, I know Matt is capable of hitting a 161. He is. But look at those flights. Look how cute they are.
They're
Those kids
amazing.
colored those. But yeah, it may just be that, it's been a while since he's
42.
thrown. So I think he's getting frustrated.
Which, coming into this, I think he was expecting to obviously be shooting better than he is. But I also think that he also was realistic
41.
about the fact that
Mm-hmm.
he had not really been playing.
Cary, you
Exactly.
require
He was hoping that-
119.
And you always hope that talent just makes up for
Mm-hmm.
a lack of practice and playing. And I'm sure for him, a lot of times it
Yep.
does. He has 62
62.
left. That's right. I did that earlier.
You did that
Picture.
earlier.
12. for
Remember
bull.
when I beat you?
14.
12.
14.
12 for bullseye.
Oh, and he missed
What about a
it.
5?
Yeah.
You're both wrong.
17
Hey,
for
come
tops.
on.
Does hit the
79.
17 to leave tops.
Dale sent another
It's a
1,000.
good
Trevor,
tee
you require 147.
Dale, another 1,000, man. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you,
You've
Dale.
also bought a hat this point. That's the first start. 87 left. Treble 17.
For double 18.
Oh.
Trip 10.
Isn't it
Even
weird?
though I'm not
Yeah.
rooting for them, I am rooting for them.
7 left. Trip
Because
10 or
watching good darts
trip
is
18?
just,
It's fun.
yes.
He does shoot the treble 10.
leads him
87.
Been
60.
practicing his steel 10. Oh, look at that.
Matt,
he
you
knows what
require
he's doing.
40.
All right. Matt struggled on doubles in the 301 game. That's in the actual
he's hit.
circle.
Okay, I've done it.
Well, that's just
Oh, there we
showing
go.
off right there.
Yeah.
Trying to do a trick
Come
shot
on,
here.
Matt, get it in there.
That's an
Mm.
Come
unlucky
on,
third.
man.
But that's a beautiful looking
Oof.
flight.
James,
Yeah.
you require 60.
That was unlucky.
All right, James, don't hit the triple the first start.
Well, I can tell you there's no lack of fun being had in there.
Yeah,
Okay?
exactly.
They're having a ball.
Oh,
It's going to be
Oh.
30 left.
Oh. Nice start, though. All right.
Freaking soft tipper. I remember when I played on the Siege, I accidentally left 30 and
Oh,
dear.
in the
Just-
I didn't hit it
10th
though.
Typical
leg.
soft tipper.
Yeah.
Just barely threw it
Trevor
right in
James.
there.
Yep.
It is 8-2 right now. This is not how I think anyone watching along or sitting here expected this
That
to
brings
go.
the score 8
Well,
You know-
me and
favor
Taylor
of
can sit
James
down and just talk
Trevor.
after the match for
In
like
the
10 minutes.
11th leg, it's still a 1. This
Maybe the
time
viewers will go
Trevor
from 2 to like
first.
5.
Hey, we're up to
All the best
11.
game on.
Whoa, Facebook, don't give us a lot of credit here.
Yeah.
What if that's 111? Like, what if that's how it's doing it?
I very genuinely think it's 211.
Oh, yeah, definitely 207 right now.
No, I've got
What is a typical night viewer?
we usually get about 130, 140 people watching on
59.
Facebook. Right now, I checked earlier, we got about 70 people watching on YouTube.
On YouTube, okay.
So we usually get about a couple of hundred people every night.
Yeah, so when we lost our
Yeah.
initial page, and a lot of people went to YouTube and they stayed at YouTube. They didn't come back to Facebook.
Got it.
Big
Yeah.
140 from
40.
Cary.
There
So
we go.
Cary's going to come around, and if Cary comes around strong,
It's scary. Yeah.
he could bring up Matt.
And
When
he's
he
going to
gets
need
going.
to. He's going to need to because he has to play Trevor twice in a row in 301 and then Cricket.
95.
And it's going to be at a point where he can't lose those.
No,
Yep.
With it
Exactly.
now 8-2. So
Yep. Exactly right. Is that what's next? Actually.
I believe there's one
One
more
more
01
01,
game after
yeah.
this.
we're on the last 0-1 game, and then
I was wrong.
and then the
41.
next game is the singles 301.
Mm.
Cary and Trevor.
Well, that would really put the cherry on top for Trevor to end this
And beat Cary.
and beat Cary with his
Oh,
cute
wow.
shirt on.
Yeah. That would be cute.
Fancy, huh?
But well,
He should have a Sharpie in his pocket to sign that shirt as soon as he.
Sierra,
60.
it is alternating legs. It's not loser starts. That's
Yep.
why they get to go first.
Yep, alternating legs. Jacob Schaefer asking, does he use Axe body spray?
yeah, Cary on fire right now. Look at that. Ton 80.
180.
Boom goes the dynamite.
There
for
we
Cary
go. There we
Thaxton.
go. You got this, Matt.
He
One
did-
dart at a time, baby.
He said it was going to happen at 8:03. It happened a bit later because of how long you guys took talking.
Yeah.
But
You're
it's
saying she
still
froze her husband?
9:31 is
Matt,
when
you
It
he hit
was
his
require
me.
180.
140.
All right, come on, Matthew.
Matt requires 140.
Mm.
I like the It's like he tried to leave 90 there at the last start,
36.
but that's okay. Cary can hit 104. He's already hit 140 and 180. Trevor's going to try and put some pressure on this 104.
It's a little high.
Says
Just
that
on
in there.
top.
It's hard to tell because he throws the magnetos, right? The barrels are real thick.
Yep.
So it kind of looks in, but
60.
oof, right there.
I mean,
I know.
Cary,
And
you
he's got
require
black tips.
104.
all right, 104 from Cary. This would be the icing on the cake in this leg. And he's going to get a shot at it. One dart at tops. Oh, he
Oh,
just drags it
throw
right
it.
in.
Right there.
Yeah.
What is that leg
James, you
thing
require
he's doing?
167.
When he gets confident like that, he threw it at a quicker pace that
Mhm,
time. So
yep.
did
Yep.
he do that a lot?
Yep, he gets quicker on the third dart.
Triple 19. Oh.
I was ready for it.
And yeah, I'm with him typically, and I say slow down on the third dart because he gets a little hype when he
Yeah.
hits the first two.
139.
I got a little hype with him.
Matt,
right
you
now.
require
To be honest
20.
with you. It's a great dart by Mitch James Edwards. That big 139.
Yeah, that was huge. Come
Matt.
on, Matt.
Get those confidence going. One more of those.
Ugh.
No score.
Just on the outside.
He did one
Unfortunately,
more of those.
Yeah.
Trevor, you require
Wow.
Trevor with 28 left.
Dennis Shea, 249 more stars.
Thank you, Dennis. You're the best. Hey, Mike McKimmey. Hope you're doing well, bud. It's going to be double 7, my least favorite double on the board.
I do not like the
13.
3.
Yeah. Double
it's
3 is
the
my least. Yeah.
worst.
Cary, you require
All right, come on,
20.
Cary.
All right, honey, finish this one up.
This is where the comeback starts right here.
Yep, one dart at a time, and this is the first one.
Is that a 6?
What
Double
the?
7 now for Cary. That's another tough dart.
Does he split it or does he go right at it?
gotta go right at
He's
it.
got to,
Yeah,
I
he got
think.
to.
Yeah,
He doesn't have a choice in the matter.
unfortunately.
And
There
he
it goes,
hits
there
it.
it
Go,
goes.
Cary.
11th leg.
Nice job.
That
That
was
leg
a-
was
Okay.
that was
Matt.
Cary's highlight reel right there.
Their
It's on
first
40,
All right.
ton 80,
It's
84,
back to
and
singles
Yeah.
20.
action now. Give me Cary and give me Trevor.
All right.
All
Oh,
right.
here we go. All right, Cary's got to take at least. Oh wait, both of them, right?
Yeah.
You really got to take both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not in the barn, but they're only one away.
And we got 2 legs here in a row for Cary and Trevor. They're going to play 301, double in, double out,
All right.
and then cricket. And then we will be followed that by Matt and James playing cricket, and then 301, double in, double out.
All right, excellent.
And they have to,
in the 12th leg.
I
this
mean,
time
obviously
it's
they have to come
Cary
out of that
throw
at least
first.
3-1.
It's double
in
in,
the
double
singles
out
this time
action.
around.
Yes.
In
And they lost the last
301.
singles 3-1.
All
so
the best. Game on.
Yes, we need a reverse here.
I just can't believe Jason could not be more wrong than he has been right now as he gets off the mic.
Way to chase him away.
All right, Cary's got to keep up the firepower here, and he is
Double one.
in.
Oh, he's in. Okay.
That's good enough.
Oh, he's zoning in on the triples there. That
37
third dart.
in.
It doesn't matter how he got in. He's in.
Brian Drew, 50 stars. Thank you, Brian.
I need Matt to tell. Oh, hi Jada. Hello. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hi Ben. How you doing?
Amazing.
I just met Jada this past weekend. I actually drew her in a draw. And
Hey.
yeah, we did great.
That's awesome. Yeah, Ben. Taylor's been fantastic on the mic. I might not have a job next week.
Uh-oh. Cary's zoning. This is
100.
this is going to be a
900.
good one here. Trevor starting with a 96. Yeah, this is good stuff here.
I think this is the match Cary's been wanting all day. Singles against.
Agree. I think so too.
And he's just heating up right now too. So,
Mm-hmm.
but Trevor's
This
still
is a
on
big
fire.
dart.
Shoot the
Yeah, this is
bullseye.
a big. That's a
105.
big round there.
Smart third dart there from
Cary
Trevor to
require
leave the even time.
164.
Yes. That was a big round.
He's going 19s again. I do like that route.
Yeah, no, I agree. But he
98.
has been
what
money
a great
on the
last time.
trip 20s right
Trevor, you
now. He
require
finally got
100.
zoned in. I just felt like I would have done that.
Trevor, 100 left. Oh, wow. Tops
Uh-oh. What a
for an 8 darter.
oh gosh.
This is a must hit.
Gotta have it.
And he doesn't. So
Oh.
Cary's going to get a look here. Should get at least 1 dart at a double.
Cary require 66.
Treble 10 for double 18.
Or bullseye if you're feeling froggy.
Okay. He does like the bullseye.
56 left. 1 dart at tops is all it's going to be. And
What?
yeah, he
27.
drags it
Didn't
low.
follow through.
Is Matt still
Trevor, you
over
require
there?
20.
All right, double 10 for the win of the leg. And to get within 1 leg of the match.
Double 5.
And that is game
And it
shot
goes in
the 12th
again.
leg.
Trevor Sellers,
To
ladies
Trevor
and gentlemen.
Sellers.
Jules, I would have a shot, but I'm DD tonight, so I'm on the water train.
I love it.
All right, gentlemen.
Why don't you guys
It
do a
is
shot
cricket
for
time.
me?
This time it's Trevor to throw first. All the best. Game on.
All right, now Cary has to break the throw of Trevor here in this cricket leg where he shot a 5-5 last time.
Oh.
It doesn't say, did he end at a 4-8?
No, he ended with a 5-5.
Yeah, he ended
Okay.
on a fight.
No, it says 4-8. but
Yeah.
that-
Oh.
did they do doubles cricket?
That's a
They both played doubles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
true.
did.
Yep.
They did. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, still.
Yeah, it's still ridiculous.
Yeah.
Only 2 marks start, so this is opening for Cary right out the gate.
Yes.
We're not going to worry about that little guy.
Nope.
That second little guy is much better.
Great adjustment.
That's a 4 mark.
Good adjustment after dart 1.
Yeah, that first start, not sure where that was going.
How was your experience for Team USA overseas?
That was so crazy. What a fun and wild experience. And the fact that I got to do it with my husband, that was even cooler. My brother was there, so
awesome.
we played together also in a 4-man
That's 2
event.
marks.
So that was awesome. Just overall, it's anytime that you get to represent your country in a setting of, it's something that you love and you have a passion for, it was pretty incredible.
That's amazing.
It was pretty incredible.
That's a 7
Thank
mark.
you. And you were on the beach. I mean, how mad can you really be when you lose a match and you can take 20 steps and you're looking at the ocean? No
Oh.
one's mad.
Well, you guys definitely deserved it. We were happy to see you guys representing over there. We knew that you guys heading over there was good.
Thank
good
you.
for the
Yeah,
game.
it was fun. It was very fun. And
That's a
being
3 mark.
down, we were down. We were down 2-1. We had to come back and take the last 2 games. So it was crazy.
Was there anything over there that surprised you?
That beer is cheaper than water. So we'd go to the bar and you order a beer, and a beer is $1, and there a water it's like $3. You're like, what happened? What? So a lot of people buying each other beers and shots. Everyone is very nice there. It was a lot of fun.
That's a 7 mark.
Big 7 mark
That
from
was
Trevor.
a big 7 mark from Trevor.
He needed it because Cary's
Yes,
shooting a
he did.
5.0 right now in
Yes.
this leg.
Yes. Yeah, Cary's definitely showing up. He knows he has to have this. So
That's a 3 mark.
That's a smart close there.
Mhm. Yep.
He's asking Trevor a question.
Mhm.
Trevor's going to go to the 15s, I believe.
I think he is, but sometimes you just never know.
You can tell when people are in the zone when they're upset when they're missing singles.
That's a
Just
3
sitting
mark.
on the wire.
Or
Yep.
they're closing, but they don't go that extra mile and point there, and they're mad.
Cary going to
Oh,
go
I
ahead and
like-
just get rid of the 15s.
Oh, I like that. I like that choice there.
Point.
Great
That's a 4
last,
mark.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the Anchor in the Arc Tattoo Studio Super Bullseye Camp. You want a tattoo? Go see Bobby Moore in Mitchell, Indiana.
There you go. Great
Ho-
new sponsor of ours.
The hometown of Trevor Seller.
Trevor is taking out numbers. He
That's a
did
4
try to
mark.
take out both of them. when I saw the treble 19, I was like, oh.
So, Trevor's from around here. I know it says he's from Indiana, but it's hard to tell when people put.
So
in-
Mitchell's
That's a
about
4
what,
mark.
an hour and 15 minutes away.
Oh, okay. So you're saying one of these bars. That was a big shot by Cary there.
Yeah, it was a good 4 mark, a needed 4 mark there.
Mm-hmm.
It forces Trevor to the bull.
Yep.
Trevor tried to look at the 17 here. He's thinking about it. Especially with it blocked out. He's probably going 17 just because Tim did that. No.
That is 3 bullseyes.
3 bulls. Puts a little
That
pressure
puts
on Cary.
Exactly. That was a big shot there. Hi, Dunks. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Oh, look at
Nope,
this.
He's good.
The axe with
Yeah,
two
good
And the
doubles.
13
shot.
flag.
Cary is
To
fired
Cary
up.
Thaxton.
Fired up.
All right, they split it 1-1.
All right,
So
give me
now
Matt
it's on
and
Matt.
give me James.
Matt needs to heat up right now.
Yes.
If
It's
James wins one of these 2 legs,
It's
it is
also-
over.
This is good for Matt because it's
Mhm.
cricket. It's
Mhm.
301. So
Even. So this
Good
time it's Matt to
shooting.
throw
Baby,
first.
you got to slow down on
then
that third
cricket.
dart. You're getting wild.
I like it. You just dominated that leg, and you're like, stop
That-
doing that.
It didn't even make. He didn't even make it to the third dart. The last
How
one,
dare
double
you
bull, double bull.
how dare you short that 4-3 in singles cricket?
Big darts from the axe.
Yes,
Babe, Jake
sir.
Schaefer said, "Good job."
Almost.
Dunk says, "What's up?"
There we go.
Dad said,
Excellent.
"Do a shot."
All the best
He told
came
me
on.
to do a shot, but I'm not, so it's on you.
Birdman darts in the chat. What's up, brother?
Ben Fairs misses pumpkin.
Yeah, Ben, you missed it earlier, but we were talking about St. Patrick's Day in the basement when you and Jen came, so we'll have to redo that
No
one
score.
because
Where
that
is
was
Matt
wild.
shooting those darts?
What are they?
First one was at a treble 12,
Oh.
pretty much, and then treble 5, and last one stayed in the 5.
Oh, I thought you were saying he grabbed a set of darts off the
No,
table.
no, I meant like he was real
That's a
wild on
3
those
mark.
first 3 darts. And James closes out the 20s.
Did he even go for 20s?
I think so. I mean,
Oh,
there
okay.
was nothing around him that he could have asked a shot at, so I hope so. But Matt's going to look down at the bottom of the board here, most likely.
Did you say most likely because
Well-
his first 3 were so sketchy
No, no,
that
no.
you weren't sure?
Just because
I know,
with,
I'm
the
kidding.
with the close on the 20s, he might have just closed out the
I know,
20s.
totally kidding. Oh,
That's a 4 mark.
Yeah, he's dragging his darts a little bit to the left.
Chelsea Bruner, 500 stars.
oh,
Thank you,
hey,
Chelsea.
Kate, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well.
Man, I'm telling you, you're bringing all these viewers. We got whole
That's
2
a
of them.
5 mark. Or, sorry, 4 mark.
That's what it looks like here. Chelsea, another 500 stars. We obviously know there's way more than 2 viewers
Yes.
that are tuning in.
Yes.
I'm super annoyed at Facebook right now for just
Yeah.
showing that.
Please like, please share, let people know we're live.
There's more than 2 people watching, we promise. Now there's 3.
That's a 3 mark.
Good close there from Matt. He's doing his job right
oh,
now.
I thought he hit 4 of them.
Michigan, South Carolina.
Oh, James.
That's a 1 mark.
Good last start.
Yeah, Dunks. Thanos is on the mic tonight. He calls me Thanos, but I actually forget why.
Story time.
But yeah, so Dunks, if you want
That's
to
a 2 mark.
chime in, I totally forget why you call me Thanos. I think it's
Is
so
it
super
because
badass, but
It could be, or like you hate the world.
no, I don't hate the world though.
Well, then it's not that. You want half the population to die?
No, that's not it.
You wear a super awesome
That's a
glove
5 mark.
on your one hand.
I do. That has a bunch of gems in it. Yes, I do.
Brian,
He's
the
the
destroyer.
destroyer. Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Brian drew 50 stars.
Thank you, Brian. You destroy. That's what you say.
James is he just is such a chill player.
Yeah.
He just walks up, throws his darts. His demeanor never changes.
You never know if he's winning or losing,
Mm-mm.
That's a 2 mark.
Exactly, you wouldn't.
and that's a good thing to be.
Yep.
James going to close the 18s. See if he's going to be aggressive, go down the 17s.
I like that.
It's a
That's a
bold
2 mark.
move. It really is when you're facing someone like Matt.
Thanks, Ben. It's because I have a big head. Appreciate that one. I actually have a small head, but maybe you mean a big ego. I'll take that.
Good second
That was
dart
a
from
big
Matt.
one there. Needed. Oh,
That's a
gosh,
3
that trip too. How many times have they hit that
That
tonight?
exact same spot.
Exact same spot.
That spot's going to be worn out on that dartboard.
Yes. He's going to have to rotate.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Dennis Shea, 200 stars.
Dave Sawyerson is 99 stars.
That's a 2
Dennis,
mark.
are you even watching the match or are you just sending stars?
Dennis always watching.
I
Dennis the
know, I'm
man.
kidding.
Dave Sawyer, 99 stars. Thank you, Dave.
Lee Jones has said a couple things about Matt's throw. First one being he's got to stop pushing the dart and just kind of throw it, like let it go. And the second thing
That's
he
a
just
1
said
mark.
was Matt needs to slide to the left of the Yaki will make him compensate in his head and darts will become straighter.
Yeah, Kate, missed you in South Carolina too. Glad you're doing well. Hi, Olivia. Miss you. Hope to see you soon. Are you guys going to the
Talented.
Buckeye?
That's a 7 mark.
Great 7 mark from James Edwards, and this match might be close to being over.
I'm telling you, he just cool hand Luke walks to the board, does what he needs to do.
Cool hand James. There you go.
Yep. Come on, Matt.
That's a 2 mark.
Mm. All right, James.
Anchor in the Arc, Tattoo Studio, Super Bullseye Can.
3 bowls from the match, and he's not shooting at him. There it is.
Uh-oh. There it
Wow.
is.
Shot.
Oh, he pulled
And the
a carry
match
there.
To
Indy
James Edwards
just
and Trevor Sellers.
just did something special
Wow.
right there. 10-4, the final
What a
score
match.
line.
What a match, guys. Dang, does this mean I have to give the mic back?
It does.
Oh.
And unfortunately, you're not giving it to your husband either
Ben Fairs, 1,200 stars. Thank you, brother.
for Trevor being hot. Brother James gets it accomplished there at the end. And no double dip tonight.
Dennis said, is anyone throwing darts? I'm just here for the commentary. That's why we love you.
Aw, Dennis, we love you, buddy. All right, guys. This is going to do it for Taylor and I. Taylor, thank you so much. Honestly, you have been one of the best guest hosts. Out of the 101
Aw.
shows, you're up there in the top 5 for sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for having me. I'm coming back next
good,
week.
Good. Well, we got to come back for the double dip, right?
Yeah, got to come back for the double dip.
Well, guys, that'll do it for me and Taylor. You're going to hear from our champions here in just a second. Trevor Sellers and James Edwards getting the job done tonight, 10-4. And hey, Philly legend, take it away, buddy.
I got you. Thanks, guys. Just while they're getting set up for their winning interview, upcoming event, obviously we are off next week, but November 25th is a Saturday, and the Siege, the raffle winners from the St. Joseph's tournament down in southern Indiana, they will be up with Lee Jones and Lights Out George Daniels. Also, if you were interested in our jerseys, magicwear.com. Now available the Siege V2 and Siege V3 jersey. Just hit the QR code on the screen or go to magicwear.com. And also, Night Owls Turkey Draw. It's a double draw Wednesday, 11:15. The first draw signs up at 7, starts at 7:30. $10 entry, $200 ad with 10 teams, $315, $500 with 20. First place wins a turkey. And then the second draw will be at 9, starts at 9:30, $10 entry. Each sign up receive a ticket. The ticket winner receive a free turkey, dinner, entrees, and sides. Pretty cool. Well, and with that, we are going to go over to the interview for the champions. Congratulations, gentlemen.
How we doing?
How you doing?
Not bad.
We're doing good.
you expecting a little more competitiveness?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. But had to come ready. I mean,
Can't get double dip on here, right?
my guy wore a ice cream shirt, so
Yeah.
you know.
Did you sign it for him? I'm gonna sign it for him.
I'm gonna have to. Where's the flashcards? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, where's these
They never
flashcards?
came out. Love you, brother.
So what was your opinion of the format? It was a little unique than what we normally do. I know Jason's obsessed with the 301 double in, double out.
I liked it.
Yeah, we both liked it, I would say. Yeah. We want some singles. We want to both play
Yeah.
singles.
So normally he'll split them up where you only play one singles, and your partner will play a singles, then you go into doubles, then you do singles again. Did you like having it stacked where you played at least 2 singles matches?
It was nice playing it back to back.
Get you a little more rhythm going.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Now, both of you gentlemen have been playing major events. You with the CSC Challenger Series, you traveling down to South Carolina, qualifying for the ESPN event. What were you able to bring to the table because of those events?
I mean, honestly, I think it's probably more of just being confident. I mean, yeah, we got double dipped, but at the same time, I would say, I mean, I've even talked to him about it. We learn more from our losses than we do our wins, and
You remember the losses. You
Absolutely.
don't necessarily
Absolutely.
remember the wins. Are you automatically qualified for the Challenger Series in the next, or do you have to?
No, you still got to qualify. It's top 1,000 and then top 64 in stats. Top 1,000 and the All-Star points, that is.
And do you know how to do that off the top of your head?
Daily remote tournaments.
So it's a combination of leagues, daily remote tournaments, and their all-star events. Is that or is
All-Stars and Nationals.
that okay? And what do you have coming up in the pipeline, Trevor?
Buckeye Open.
First week in December.
Yep. Taylor and Cary.
You're playing trips with them. Who you shooting doubles with?
Cary.
So you're just all set up. Friday, Saturday. It's a 2-day event. So and then
Well, Friday is the Q school, isn't it?
yeah, there's Q school during the day,
Yeah.
but I think there's
Is there events that night?
I think so. I think there's either a draw
It's
or
my
something.
first steel tip tourney, so
Yeah.
I honestly
Is it really?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, good luck to you.
kind of nervous on that.
Really?
So what do you have to
It's-
do after?
it's
Do you
just
still have
darts.
to chalk and everything afterwards? Yeah, how's that work?
Every place is different. They would like for you to chalk. I always chalk. There's some people that will never chalk.
Yeah.
But in Q school, you'll chalk. You'll be on a board, and then win or lose, you'll have to chalk at least one event, at least one of them.
So I have to say, me and James have probably talked about playing with each other for the last 2 years.
Right.
And this is the first time that.
So does that make you want to play together at another event more?
Absolutely.
You had, great chemistry on screen anyway.
We didn't even really talk that much. It was just
That-
kind of.
But that's usually a good barometer, right? Like you just play off of each other.
Well, we know what each other can do as well. So I mean, I'm confident in what he can do, and I'm sure he's confident in what I can do.
Definitely am.
All right, so I'll give you the floor. You want to give some shout outs? The floor is yours. James, you can go first.
Shout out to my wife at home and my kids. Shout out to Just Darts and Night Owls.
You talk a little bit more than Bobby. Trevor, floor is yours.
I mean, obviously, same. Wife and kids. Do the point streaming. Figured I was getting kicked off after tonight in the group chat, but
Why is that what happened? I don't even go on there.
there's nasty words being said back and forth. But no, my wife. Obviously, it's been a rough 2 to 3 weeks. Traveling to South Carolina, then the wedding. I had a wedding last week, and been a lot for her. So
Just holding down the fort.
absolutely. So I appreciate her, and then obviously you guys allow me to do what I can do. So I appreciate it.
Well, in front of you, your trophies. You can take them. Congratulations. And with that, everyone tuning in, thank you so much. Thank you for the stars. Huge shout out to our sponsors, A to Z Darts, Magic Wear, Checker Flag, Printing Partners, Night Owls, On the Rocks, and Anchor, and the Arc Tattoo in Mitchell, Indiana. Mr. Moore, you're a man. With that saying, on behalf of Jason Ives, Keegan Ives, Sean Green, I'm Tim Neal. We are 2 to Point Streaming, and we'll see you next Saturday. Have a wonderful one. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you.
Thank you.